ऑल राइट गाइस, वेलकम बैक टू द अनदर लाइव स्ट्रीम ऑफ विचर। और एक सेकंड रुको, पहले मैं देख लूँ आवाज़ वगैरह सब आ रही कि नहीं, फिर अपन चालू कर रहे हैं। ऑल राइट गाइस, वेलकम बैक स्ट्रीम ऑफ विचर। और हाँ ठीक है, सब सही है। सो ठीक, आपको स्क्रीन अब दिख रही होगी। ओके, सो लास्ट वाले हम इसमें एक सेकंड, ठीक है। तो मैं क्या कह रहा था कि लास्ट वाले लाइव स्ट्रीम में हम जो हमारी वो थी, कौन सी सांस क्या था, ड्रैगन स्लेयर, तो उसको पॉइजन चढ़ गया था। तो उसके लिए हम ही अभी इमोर्टली देने जा रहे हैं, जो कि हमें यहाँ पे मिलने वाला है। तो इसके लिए हम यहाँ गुफा में आए थे, ठीक है। तो वैसे हमें वही जाना का है। एक सेकंड रुको, तो सबसे पहले मैं यहाँ पे कैट पोशन बना लेता हूँ। मेरे साथ कैट पोशन ख़त्म हो गया है। कैट क्रिएट कर लो, एक दो तो होगा, ठीक। ड्रिंक पोशन में हमने ये रहा कैट, एंड एक सोलो पी लेते क्या, सोलो पी लेते, चलो ठीक है। एंड लेट्स ड्रिंक। बस बस हो गई प्रिपरेशन, इसके इतने में पसीने छूट जाते हैं। नाइस। सो मैप देख लूँ मैं एक बार, कहाँ जाना था। तो हमें जाना यहाँ पे, ऐसे नीचे नीचे करके यहाँ पे, ठीक है। सही जा रहा है ना? मेडेलियन अगेन बोल लिया है, तो वो यहाँ पे ही जाना था ना। हाँ सही जाए, सही एकदम सही आए। निकालो, इग्नी नहीं, आर्ट साइन यूज़ करते। ये रहा आर्ट साइन, एंड ये रहा वो मॉन्स्टर। इसे मारना है हमें। भाई देख रहा है वो कहाँ गए, डॉग्स कहाँ गए भाई? ये गया, वन हिट में गया ये वाला तो। इसमें यार्डन यूज़ करते ना, ये बड़े एनिमी के लिए यार्डन बहुत बेस्ट रहता है। आजा आजा इधर आजा। बुलबोर पीछे था, पीछे। भाई पॉइजन दे दिया इसने 2 सेकंड का, 2 सेकंड के पॉइजन। इतनी भी यूज़ कर पा रहे हैं इसके लिए। मैं फालतू मर रहा हूँ यार इनमें, छोटे छोटे बॉसेस से मर जाता हूँ। ऑल राइट, तो किस तरफ जाने का है? पीछे जाना है। ड्रिंक पोशन में बस कैट होगा ही नहीं ना। हाँ पहले तो पोशन बनाना पड़ेगा मेरे को। एक दो बना लिए। एक ड्रिंक कर लेते। ये रहा। 100 लो पिया ही नहीं मैंने, गेट कैट पी रहा हूँ। रुक पी लूँ क्या? एक रुक पी लेते हैं। 100 लो और पी लूँगा तो टॉक्सिसिटी एकदम, अरे नहीं रहेगी। तीनों पी लेते हैं ना। रेवेंस आर्मर, रिवैम्प डिजाइन है रेवेंस आर्मर की ना। याद आ मेडालियन अगेन, ये बोलेगा और क्या। ये क्या है भाई? वो रहा वो अपना मॉन्स्टर। मॉन्स्टर ला 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 ला। ये ट्रैप बचा पा रहे हैं अपन। आजा इधर आजा। अरे पॉइजन दे दिया यार इसने। यहाँ पे मैं ट्रैप ही ट्रैप बचा दे रहा हूँ ना। इग्नी साइन यूज कर लेते ना। आजा 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 पास आजा। आ ही नहीं रहा वो। पीछे हो जा थोड़ा पीछे। आई थिंक मुझे आर्ड यूज करना पड़ेगा। गया, चलो गया भाई। ठीक है भाई, गेम का एटलीस्ट यहाँ पे शेप हो जाएगा। तो ये बुलबरज ब्रेन मिल गया मुझे, ब्लड ये सब ट्रॉफी भी मिल गई है। वाह, ट्रॉफी का आज तक नहीं किया था मैंने। चलो ट्रैप्स ले लूँ मेरे। और हम मैन आए थे इसके लिए, इमोर्टली के लिए। डॉर्वन इमोर्टली, नॉर्मल लोग इसे इमोर्टली कहते हैं, एल्फ्स लोग शायद कुछ और कहते हैं। अभी हम डॉग्स के साथ आए तो हम इसे इमोर्टली कहते हैं। जितने सा अच्छे पेल के ले लेते मे भी। इसमें कौन सा वो रहता है, ईथर मीथर जो भी रहता होगा वो भी काम में ही पड़ेगा ना बाद में एल्केमी में। ओके नाइस। हमें यहाँ पे नेस्ट बर्बाद करना होगा। ओके, तो उसके लिए तो सारा मुझे वो चाहिए ना, बॉम्ब्स। आई थिंक एक ही है अपना ट्रैप, सब ले लेते भाई। ऑल राइट, आई थिंक इसके लिए मुझे ग्रेप शॉट बॉम्ब नहीं है ना, मेरे ख़त्म हो गए, तो वो बनाना पड़ेगा। यहाँ बैठ के बनाओ। आओ, ग्रेप शॉट की रहते हैं, कौन से रहते हैं कि वो रहता है पफ बॉल, नहीं ग्रेप शॉट ही रह पे, एक बना लेते हैं। या फिर कौन सा एक को तो कोई सा था ना, ज़क्रेनियन सन, तो ये अलग कहाँ, ये अलग है, अलग कहानी है। मुंगूस तो अलग चीज है ये। प्लेयर फाल्कास ब्लड, ड्रैगन्स ड्रीम, डांसिंग स्टार तो नहीं है। हाँ, इसके लिए ईथर चाहिए ना, ये ईथर ही कहलाता है ना, ये क्या कहलाता है, ईथर ही तो नहीं है। चलो यहाँ पे बन गया हो, डेविल्स पब बॉल से हो जाता है, मतलब अलग हट जाओ वे। गेट यू रिवार्ड फ्रॉम सिसिल बर्डन। अच्छा, ये सारी माइंड डिलीट कर, वो डिस्ट्रॉय करने पे हमें कुछ मिला है। देखो ये, द पीपल ऑफ द वर्गन एंड वर्क इन द नियर बाय माइंस फ्रॉम टाइम द मॉन्स्टर। अच्छा, हमें सारी यहाँ से मॉन्स्टर्स आ रहे थे ना। हाँ, तो ये छोटा सा एक वो था फालतू साइड कोस्ट टाइप का। चलो निकलो भाई, अब इस टनल से निकलना है। रिटर्न टू द सरफेस। बाद में आ तो सकते हैं हम अंडरग्राउंड अगर आना होगा तो, अभी तो कुछ काम में लगा।
Right, Scout. Looks like it's all over.
Thanks for your help, Zoltan.
Say nothing of it. Enough yapping. Time for some vodka.
First, I want to see if my fuck date's still waiting.
Just don't
डॉग्स
strain
भी बहुत
yourself.
हरामी भाई
It
इस
takes energy
विचर
to
वर्ल्ड
drink
के।
with us too, you know.
टॉक टू फिलिप एट होम। डन। यहाँ पर जिगरी शेल्डन शैकी, ये डाइस भी
Who's this,
खेलते हैं ना।
my failing eye spy? Geralt of Rivia visiting old Yarpen Zegrin.
ओके, आर्म रेसलिंग करेगा।
Zoltan claims you can arm wrestle like no one else.
He's right. Did he tell you I beat him?
Omitted that bit somehow.
Oh, fart.
Want to wrestle me?
I'm ready for your challenge always. So?
लेट्स फकिंग
Show me
आर्म
what you
रेसल
got.
ब्रो। Show me what you got. Nice.
That's some training you received at Kaer Morhen.
You're no wimp yourself.
Nice. Defeat Jolton mates at arm wrestling. Bring your wagon. How is the training coming along?
Getting anywhere with the new recruits?
Like whores in a brothel. They're plowing away at full speed. Sasuke's army's full of men better at holding their pricks and a weapon. But Zoltan and I are helping them catch up. Most importantly, they don't lack spirit.
They won't defeat Henselt's regulars with zeal alone.
We'll show you what an army facing either victory or death is capable of. But we've no other choice, Geralt.
What's Philippa up to?
I've been trying to figure out what Philippa Eilhart's doing in all this mess.
Same thing as always. Conspiring until she gets her pubes in a knot.
I know you hate sorceresses, but try to put your animosity aside.
We hate them. That's a fact. But why do you think that is? It's not because of their secret knowledge or their nice tits. Their hearts are full of dung, Geralt. Mark my words.
You exaggerate.
No, maybe not all of them. But Isleheart's the worst. Need I remind you how she peddled her ass to Dijkstra just to learn the plans of the Redanian intelligence service? Everyone in Vergen knows she's not into cock. I tell you this, it's her ilk that caused the ruckus on Thanad Island. Think she's any different here? I'm crap at talking, Geralt, but you do all right. So I'd appreciate, as soon as Saskia's better, slip a word in her ear to watch out for Philippa.
Okay. Were you in Rivia 5 years ago when they stuck a pitchfork in my gut?
Were you in Rivia when I got caught on that pitchfork?
Was I? Fuck, Wolf, I saw you die! I didn't see the little bastard who took you for a haystack, but I swear it looked like you weren't going to make it. So I'm well glad you managed to lick your wounds.
I don't know if it taught me anything.
Come on, it had to. Not many have survived their own death.
You haven't noticed that I'm pissing up wind again, fighting for a cause that isn't mine.
No, I haven't. A free Upper Aedirn is in the interests of any decent fellow.
Did you fight at Brenna?
Oh, fuck. I knows you've got amnesia, but you could have remembered that. Ah, it was a beautiful day. On one side, 46,000 black ones. On the other, us, the Nordlings together. The Redanians led by De Ruyter on the left, the Temerian regiments in the middle, and us on the right. The Mahakam Volunteer Army. All dwarves. Even the likes of Cohor must have shit his britches at the sight of us.
He hardly lacked courage as I heard it.
All right, brave bastard, that's true. Prefer to die than run like a rat. I don't believe I've ever seen a bigger melee, except maybe 3 years ago here at Vergen. Would have managed that day too, even without the magic. That burning shit that fell from the sky. Why, even the Dun Banner knelt before us when we brought our battle axes down.
Some say not one of the Dun Banner survived. Any truth to that?
Biggerhorn nabbed the survivors as they fled south, but most men of the Banner lie.
अरे यार वो डायलॉग ही स्किप हो गया. चलो कोई नहीं. अरे तुम्हारे मित्र कहाँ गए? Talk to Philippa later. चलो फिलिपा से तो अपन बात कर लेंगे. इन में जाना है अभी. इन कहाँ है? पहले अपन मिलेंगे सिसिल बर्डन से. सिसिल बर्डन ये कहाँ? यही होगा क्या? यही है उसका घर. ये क्या हो रहा है भाई? कैसे हो भाई? बढ़िया है भाई, आप बताइए.
What is it, Witcher?
Who is that girl?
Cynthia, a leashed sorceress.
A charming expression. Do you also use muzzles?
Leash means a connection between a sorceress and her assistant. An unfortunate term, I admit, but it explains how things are. Cynthia can tap my power, use my spells. She's a conduit. And she's learning along the way. It's convenient, and except for the name, not derisive at all. But you're not here to talk about Cynthia.
Yeah. I have some question about the curse.
At the council, you mentioned artifacts were needed to undo the curse.
But I can't look for them now.
I can do that.
Why?
I have my reasons. Tell me something.
Yeah. पहले कर्स के बारे में पूछते, मतलब जो कर्स छाया हुआ है वो घोस्ट मोस्ट रेट्स वगैरह पुराने सोल्जर्स की. What happened here 3 years ago?
What happened here 3 years ago?
Henselt attacked Edern, but met his match. Nobody won that war. Sabrina Glefisig got into a conflict with the commander-in-chief of the Kedweni forces, and this led to both armies being routed. Fireballs turned the battlefield into a flaming tomb. Henselt accused Sabrina of using a forbidden weapon.
And Sabrina cursed Henselt.
I think so. I suspect the curse got out of hand because of the circumstances.
Circumstances? The stars weren't right, wrong phase of the moon. There's always an excuse for simple bungling.
She placed the curse while burning at the stake. Her hands and feet nailed to a wagon wheel. I'd say she did a good job considering.
ठीक है, 3 साल पहले क्या हुए तो चलो पता चल गया. Not all ghosts were aggressive. Did you notice? Know anything about blood curses?
Did you notice? Not all the ghosts were aggressive.
Yes. Most just disappeared when they touched the aura of a living person.
I think the curse corrupts the ghosts of the fallen and turns them into draugrs.
Is that the Witcher's professional name for wraiths?
Draugrs are demons of war. They arise at sites of exceptionally vicious, bloody battles. Their bloodlust and hatred in condensed form.
Can you kill them by conventional means?
A silver sword is enough for a draugr, but as long as the curse remains active, new ones will arise. The soldiers' ghosts are the key. If I could turn the tide of the battle...
For that you'll need symbols of war belonging to those who fell in battle. Hatred, death, courage, and faith. All artifacts must be magically active and connected to the fallen, or they won't lure the ghosts.
Right. I'll look around.
Finding 2 will be enough. Get the symbols of hatred and death and leave the rest to me.
I'd prefer courage and faith.
Don't fuss.
I'll see what I can do. Cecil seems to know a lot about the area.
चलो भाई सिसिल से जाके मिल लेंगे अपन. Know anything about blood curses?
Know anything about blood curses?
Do you?
We're dealing with a 4th level curse, also known as the Curse of the Archmistress.
Archmistress.
Well, well, I'm impressed.
Thing is, until now I thought it was only a myth, that such a curse couldn't be cast.
You thought wrong. There are 6 confirmed cases of this curse being inflicted.
What about confirmed cases of it being lifted?
1. Achieved by a team of sorcerers led by Archmistress Francesca Finderbear, hence the curse's other name. Sabrina Glevizig was on the team.
Small world.
That's not all. The curse investigated by Francesca and Sabrina was designed to end the Tyson dynasty, the rulers of Kovir.
अच्छा.
They were cursed by Scarlet Rodalega, a complete madman, but very talented. An eclipse and wraiths also accompanied his curse.
So Sabrina's curse is just a knockoff Rodalega.
Exactly.
चलो. What did Francesca learn?
Can Francesca's experience help us?
Certainly. I know the symbols and the workings of the curse thanks to her.
भाई इतने दिन से
Care to
आपकी राह
explain?
देख रहा
I'm the
था,
one risking my
finally
neck.
आज आप आ गए.
You'll have to relive the
Yeah,
battle and
yeah.
change
Hey,
its
bro.
course at the
Thank
right
you.
moment. I don't know exactly what will happen. Nobody does.
I'll look for those artifacts.
Thank you. Parag भाई. What happened here?
I'm good for now. I'll let you know when I learn something.
Hatred symbolized talk to Cecil Burden.
You wanted to discuss something?
मुझे magic artifact. I need to find one.
I found an immortal.
Immortality बोल दो पहले.
Excellent. You wanted to discuss...
पहले से पूछते कि magic artifact. You said I need to find one.
You said we'd need a magical object to cure Saskia. Any ideas where I might start looking?
Magical items do not grow on trees, as you know. Luckily, this area has a long history. There's the Battle of Wraiths, the site of Sabrina Glevisig's death and suffering, the abandoned mines.
I was hoping you'd be specific.
I won't ask you to traipse around with a divining rod, but please try to be a little inventive. Ask the locals, that's always a good place to start. I dare say Alderman Burden knows every last stone in the area. Maybe you should see him.
Alderman Burden. मैंने उससे बात करी तो थी.
You wanted to discuss something?
what are you doing in it? Looking for
I'm
Triss?
looking for Triss. Letho forced her to teleport near Vergen.
Letho?
Foltest's killer, perhaps Demavend's too. Will you help me find her?
Certainly. We sorceresses must stick together. We have too many enemies.
Triss contacted you through Sheila de Tanzerville's megascope while in Flotsam.
And I haven't heard from her since.
Can you locate her?
A megascope responds to a person's aura. If I had something of hers, I could find her. You were close to her. Maybe you have something.
इसके
No,
पास कुछ
I don't
है?
have anything.
Not good. Wait. A local drunkard claims he saw a redhead fall out of the sky. This could be a lead.
अच्छा. You want me to take a drunkard seriously? This is hardly the only redhead around. Fall out of the sky, eh?
There are many redheads.
Perhaps they're just drunken delusions. It's possible, however, that an unstable teleport ejected Triss near the town.
As it's our only lead, I'll talk to this drunkard. Do you know him?
I'm not used to associating with drunkards, but you'll likely find him in the inn.
Thank you.
Come back as soon as you learn anything.
चलो ठीक है वो ड्रंक से भी बात करनी डॉक्टर द ड्रम्स who saw Triss.
You wanted to...
What are you doing, Adrian?
How is it that King Radovid's court sorceress and advisor is supporting rebellion in Edirne?
This has grown into more than a simple rebellion, Witcher. Prince Stennis' arrival here confirmed Saskia's right to represent Edirne.
Saskia isn't fighting for Edirne, but for the Pontar Valley. Even Prince Stennis considers you rebels. He hasn't moved against you because war with Kedwin hangs by a thread. Why are you here, sorceress of Tretogor?
It is my
Tretogor.
duty. If Henselt occupies the Pontar Valley, Redania and Temeria will respond strongly. The North will disintegrate, its unity gone. A dark scenario that is nevertheless avoidable, provided Saskia is successful and wins the valley's independence.
Aid भी नहीं
Even if she
दिक्कत कर रहे
thwarts
हैं
Henselt,
बेचारे
there will be no
रेडेनिया
independence
टेमेरिया
without
सब
agreement
बढ़िया
from
हैं.
Redania and Temeria.
Temeria's expansionist plans melted away with Foltest's death. Redania's ruler is unpredictable, but even he'll have to respect a victory. I'm here to make this victory a fact.
ठीक है. Okay, I heard Saskia killed a
Is what
dragon.
they say true? Did Saskia kill a dragon?
Prince Stennis decorated her for it at the court in Vengerberg, so it appears to be true. If you want to know the details, talk to Biggerhorn. Apparently he witnessed it.
Who's Letho?
Have you heard about a Witcher's school? Apparently the Viper's their sign.
No, why do you ask?
The Kingslayer wears a medallion adorned with a viper.
Pretentious
अच्छा.
and childish
Letho
for
जो है वो
my taste.
वाइपर स्कूल
You
का
can't be
है.
very smart.
अपना गिराल्ड जो है वो वुल्फ स्कूल का है. मतलब बिचर स्कूल्स बहुत हैं. एक कैट स्कूल है, एक वुल्फ स्कूल है, एक वाइपर स्कूल है और भी हैं. आई थिंक 9 हैं टोटल. तो लेथो वाइपर स्कूल वाला है. अपना गिराल्ड है वुल्फ स्कूल वाला. सीरी आई थिंक सीरी का नहीं पता.
A sorceress like you ought to know bundles about the wild hunt.
A sorceress's knowledge has nothing to do with superstitions.
The hunt's not a superstition.
True, the phenomenon seems to exist.
I want to know everything there is to know about it.
It's strictly atmospheric. It doesn't interest me. Just as whirlwinds, whirlpools and snowfalls do not interest me.
ओके. अच्छा ये टैटू का पूछ लेते हट जाता है क्या?
Know how to remove a tattoo?
There's a cure for everything, except stupidity. I'll need some green mould, white myrtle petals and wolf's aloe.
I'll be back once I've found the ingredients.
Remember the antidote for Saskia. It's very important.
ठीक है. तो बेसिकली देखो अभी क्या हुआ है. हमने ये वो तो ले लिया है इमोर्टलिटी. अब हमें लेना है क्या? रुको. रॉयल ब्लड चाहिए और वो मैजिक चाहिए, पावर चाहिए, मैजिकल पावर. ठीक है ये 2 चीज़ें चाहिए. उसके बाद हमें ट्रिस मैरीगोल्ड भी चाहिए. तब जाके ये जो सास्किया द ड्रैगन स्लेयर है ये तो ठीक होगा ये. और ये भी चाहिए आई थिंक इटर्नल बैटल, अ मैटर ऑफ लाइफ एंड डेथ, रोजेस ऑफ रिमेम्बरेंस, सोर्स ऑफ पावर. अरे पता नहीं क्या क्या भाई. इससे पहले तो सिसिल बर्डन से जाके बात कर, तो बर्टन से। सो गई है, सो जा। वाइट मेटल पार्ट में टैटू रिमूव कर रहा है भाई अपन। कर देते क्या ये वाला टैटू गर्दन पे बना है जो? कहाँ है ये वाला? देखो ये दिख रहा है मस्त टैटू, लेकिन वो क्यों रिमूव करो? कंजक्शन ऑफ स्पेयर्स। एक कंजक्शन ऑफ स्पेयर के बारे में पता है तुम्हें किसी को? बेसिकली क्या था कंजक्शन ऑफ स्पेयर? मतलब मल्टीवर्स कोलैप्स करी थी ना जब विचर की वर्ल्ड में। पहले जो अभी जो हम जिस अर्थ मतलब इस वर्ल्ड में हैं, पहले यहाँ पे सिर्फ एल्व्स रहते थे, लेकिन फिर कंजक्शन ऑफ स्फेयर का इवेंट हुआ था, जिसके बाद से ये बहुत सालों पहले हुआ था, 1500 साल पहले। तो जिसके बाद से मल्टीवर्स कोलैप्स कर गई थी। तो ह्यूमंस आए थे उसी मल्टीवर्स के ज़रिए, क्योंकि ह्यूमंस ने अपनी यूनिवर्स तबाह कर दी थी। और आई थिंक हाँ ह्यूमंस आए थे। वाइल्ड हंट्स की भी एक अलग दुनिया है। तो विचर यूनिवर्स में मल्टीवर्स है। वाइल्ड हंट्स की दुनिया में यूनिकॉर्न वगैरह है, वो जैसे कि मैंने बताया ही था एक बार। और ये चीज़ मतलब बुक्स में तो बताइए, गेम्स में भी देखो अभी कुछ। आई थिंक विचर 3 में कंजक्शन ऑफ स्पेयर के अच्छा खासा वो है। Who are you? इससे बात करते क्या? हेलो, Who are
Just
you?
out of curiosity, how much does a magic course cost these days?
I'm certain you can't afford it, Witcher. Besides, you're too old.
No
अच्छा,
matter. I have a few of my own tricks as it is.
You mean Witcher's signs? Philippa can conjure up the illusion of a garden full of flowers, fruit trees, and young elves of both sexes copulating merrily all the day. And the illusion is complete. The flowers have an aroma. The fruit and she-elves are juicy.
Invite me over the next time she conjures up this garden. I'd gladly see it. Professional curiosity.
Naturally. But I doubt Philippa's in the mood for complicated illusions. She focuses all her efforts on Saskia.
Who are you?
I'm Cynthia, a mage in training. Philippa is my mentor.
My condolences.
No need for that. True, she's a demanding mistress, but she can also be charming. Besides, she's the best there is, Witcher. She has no equals. Excepting, perhaps, the old elven sorceresses. You should see her cast spells. Light and graceful she is. Not like that old tart de Tanzaville.
Sheila the Tanshaven.
You know Sheila?
I've seen her cast spells. I've seen all the great sorceresses at work.
Philippa
Sheila's
is
quite
best.
manly in her style. Precise, logical, exceptionally composed. But she lacks grace and suppleness.
Is that your opinion? Or are you just repeating what Philippa says?
We agree in our assessment. Triss Marigold, on the other hand, is talented. But she lacks determination, courage, and a certain cold willfulness that seems necessary.
That's interesting.
Kira Metz and Margarita Low-Antiel are both blasé, seemingly resigned.
ठीक है
One's a
भाई, समझ
hedonist and
गया।
nymphomaniac.
Philippa
The
ही
other
अच्छी
cares
है।
only about her school. They lost enthusiasm for magic long ago. Then there's Francesca Finderbear. Nobody really knows what the old she-elf is capable of. But she's clearly very powerful.
I take it Philippa has none of these flaws, but she must have some weakness.
Ambition. Infinite, boundless, and burning like the Korath Desert.
ठीक है, बाय। टेक केयर, टेक केयर। सो जाना। यहाँ सोते नहीं बनती है क्या? ये नहीं सोती भाई। पहले शीला ये फिलिपा की रक्षा करती है। आर्टिफैक्ट्स रखे हैं अच्छे खास उसके पास। चलो तो अभी अपन चलते भाई सिसिल बर्टन के पास, उससे अपना रिवॉर्ड लेते, फिर आएंगे वापस यहाँ कभी। मैं किसके हर किसी के घर में क्यों घुस रहा हूँ? रुको।
Hello, Chief.
इन है ना ये तो? इन नहीं है भाई ये।
You play dice?
Aye, us two and the Smith's apprentice.
And that's it?
In Vergen, there's all.
लेट्स प्ले।
Show me what you can do.
Me first.
चलो इनके साथ डाइस खेलते हैं आप। क्या आया अपने पास? 6 नहीं 5 आया है। इन तीनों को रीरोल करते हैं, इनमें भी 5 लाते एंड बेट इंक्रीज करते हैं 10 से। थिंक ऑफ कितना आया? 3 7
You lose.
चलो ठीक है, इनसे अपन
Care to roll?
लेट्स प्ले। कम से स्टार्ट करते तो अच्छे डाइस हो जाते हैं। 2 आ गया, 3 4 5। यहाँ 1 आ जाए तो अच्छा है। उसके पास क्या आया है? 3 आया है। ये 5 छोड़ के सब कर दो प्लीज। यहाँ क्या आया? यहाँ 5 आ गया अपने पास। अरे बहुत हार
You
रहे हैं।
lose. Care to roll?
रुक जा। क्या आया? 6 यार जीत गए। आओ।
Give me a chance to win it back.
डिफीट अनदर प्लेयर, ये लो।
Care for a.
इसको भी डिफीट कर देते ना। कम से स्टार्ट करेंगे। क्या आया अपने पास? 3 आया, एक 4 आया। इसको रीरोल करते। उसके बाद 6 का पेयर बन रहा है, एक 5 का बन रहा है। भाई रहने दो।
You lost. Care for a.
रुक जाओ एक बार। अब ठीक है। क्या आया है? 4 3। रुको, अब ठीक है। इनमें से शायद कुछ आ जाए। बहुत हारते
You
हैं भाई।
lost. Care for a.
या। वन टू। देखो 5 का मस्त एकदम पैर बना है। रीरोल करते, 10 ऑरेंज लगाते। अरे थैंक यू।
I'd like a rematch.
At your service.
Well,
Yeah.
you're a witcher like any other, but those swords, things of beauty.
Nothing special about them.
You're mistaken. Few know how to make a silver blade today, fish eat me if I'm lying, and engraving runes is not exactly farting down a rain spout. I wouldn't mind a closer look at your swords. Care to browse through my wares?
क्या इसके साथ भी डाइस
I'd
खेलते
like
हैं।
to play dice.
No, go. I'll play you once I know you've beaten the innkeeper and...
चलो
Hello,
I
सिसिल।
wouldn't mind.
ओके, तो बेसिकली इसके पास क्या क्या है? एडेनिल लाइट सॉर्ड है, रेड सॉर्ड है और शॉर्ट और टेमेरियन सॉर्ड है। सब बेकार रखा है जी, भी बेकार चीज़ें रखे। इनहेंसमेंट में अर्थ र्यून है। आरपी ट्रैप्स इफेक्टिवली अगेंस्ट हार्पीस ले लेते। अच्छा 126 का एक है, 1 2 3 3 3 ले लेते। अभी ले लेंगे यार इससे बाद में, अभी जब करेंगे कभी कुछ। रुको, एल्केमी में अपने को चाहिए क्या? ईथर है कि ईथर वाला कुछ है इसके पास? ईथर कोई नहीं रखता यार। नेक का स्ट्रीट ईथर कोई नहीं रखता। हार्बी ट्रैप्स का डायग्राम 201 में दे रहा है ये ले लेते। रोबस्ट येलो ड्रेगा हाइड,
I wouldn't mind.
क्राफ्ट मी एन आइटम, ये रहा। अपने को ये वाले ट्रैप्स बनवाने हैं इससे, एक ही बना है। चलो आओ। द कंजक्शन ऑफ स्फेयर, इसके पास भी कंजक्शन ऑफ स्फेयर पड़ी है। सब एक ही बुक पढ़ते हैं क्या?
I wouldn't mind.
चलो इसके बाद भेज देते अपन फालतू चीज़ें। जंक भेजते सबसे पहले, नहीं जंक में नहीं। ये रहा कंजक्शन ऑफ स्पेयर, कहाँ है? दो हैं, दोनों भेज दो।
At your service.
रुको, और भी चीज़ें होंगी बेचने लायक।
I'd like to play dice.
No, go.
अरे
I'll
डाइस
play.
नहीं खेलना यार।
I wouldn't mind.
लेट्स ट्रेड। एंड मेरे पास ये फालतू चीज़ें पड़ी, सब भेज दो। चलो ठीक है, सुपरस्टार ये सब भेज दो। डेविल्स पफ वॉल म्यूटेशन, नहीं 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 नहीं। ये एंड्रे का ट्रॉफी भेज देता हूँ, और क्या कायरन ट्रॉफी भी भेज देता हूँ, एक नेकर ट्रॉफी भी। ये वाली रखे रहने देते। चलो हाँ ठीक है। यहाँ कौन सी ट्रॉफी रखा हूँ मैं? आर्चेस ट्रॉफी, इसको हटाओ, ये वाली लगाओ। रुक
I
जा,
wouldn't mind it.
इसको आर्चेस ट्रॉफी बेस्ड। चलो ठीक है, आ जाओ। ये किसका घर है भाई? ये हम यहाँ जा चुके क्या? लेदर रखे हैं ये लौंडा।
Truly interesting.
ओके, ये भी रखेगा कंजक्शन ऑफ स्फेयर, सब रखे हैं वे कंजक्शन ऑफ स्फेयर्स। तगड़ी। ये तो शीला वाला है घर ऊपर। इस आई थिंक टॉप है ये, इसके ऊपर कुछ नहीं है। ये किसका? शील का है ये तो ऐसा शील नहीं, ये तो कोई और है।
Hey ho, hey ho, hey ho.
मैग्नीफाइंग ग्लास।
Hey ho, hey ho.
चलो ठीक है भाई, निकलते हैं, फालतू बहुत घूमते हैं। कहाँ जाना है? यहाँ से भी जा सकते हैं बस सीधे। एक बार देख लेते हैं सही जा रहे हैं क्या। Castle of Three Fathers.
Oh.
Which
huh?
इन कहाँ गई भाई? ये रही है सिसील का घर, तो लेकिन वहाँ है ना। सिसील सिसील का घर कौन सा था? आई थिंक ये था। नहीं यार, मैं भूल गया क्या? अच्छा यहाँ है। वही तो था शायद, यही घर है भाई सिसील का। तभी मैं भूल रहा था ना। नहीं कहीं मिल लेगा। ये देखो यहाँ पे कुछ कुछ रखा है। तो वाइन, ऑरेंज, इसमें भी ऑरेंज रखे हैं। कंजक्शन ऑफ स्पेयर सब रखे हैं भाई। स्पेशल बुक है वो। सील कहाँ है? दिख ही नहीं रहा। हाँ ये सो रहा है। चलो उठाओ ऐसे। Okay,
We killed most of the necrophages.
Most?
The passage to the lower level collapsed. They won't get out. In time, they'll die off and you can restart work.
Thank you, Witcher. The whole of Vergen thanks you. Here's your coin. Shive, Skaggs, and Zigrim will get the same.
एक second. Saskia need medicine. Know anyone who took part in the battle 3 years ago?
Cecil, do you know anyone who fought in the war 3 years ago?
I did.
Did you fight here at Vergen?
Course.
Philippa claims you know a bit about the battle.
That old cook insult, called king by some, thought that Adernians were bumpkins who'd ship bricks as soon as his troops crossed the river.
Why did he attack Edirn?
According to Henselt, Upper Edirn is the ancient legacy of the Kedwenny crown and must be returned to the mother country. Brazen farter.
That brazen farter had a point. If you read some history, you'll know that 300 years ago this land belonged to Kedwen.
Load of crab. 700 years ago the elves reigned here, and 1,000,000 years ago these lands were the domain of the worms. If things worked that way, every king could invade a neighboring land and claim his right to do so because an ancestor took a dump there.
All right. Hensel wanted to conquer Upper Edirn. What then?
He rolled in, got hammered, and rolled out.
Cecil, that doesn't help me much.
It wasn't a battle. It was a slaughter. If I try speaking of it, I'll see it all again. I don't want...
The ghosts of the fallen fight in the mist. They turn into horrible creatures called Draugrs. Edirnians, Kedwenny, men, elves, and dwarves too.
Bloody hell. No peace even after death.
I want to help them, but I need to know more about the battle.
Very well. Listen. A beautiful day that grew hot later. Very hot. When Van de Grift attacked in the afternoon, he sent a dun banner at the fore. Many of our lads shit themselves at the mere sight of their standard, but we had a surprise of our own. Under the cover of night, we prepared fire pits. Our archers lit them up at the right moment. I still can't believe we managed to fool their scouts. If it wasn't for that ambush, we wouldn't be speaking today. They likely wouldn't be in Upper Edirn at all. We decimated the dun banner, but that was only the beginning. Seltkirk was our commander. Everywhere he appeared, the Kedwennies gave ground. He wreaked havoc among them. Hearts rose at the mere sight of his armour. Then Van de Grift himself entered the fray. Seltkirk met him in the middle of the field. In the end, Vandegrift killed Selkirk. A terrible death that sent the Adernian ranks into disarray. I thought it was the end of us. Then the sky fell, as if the stars themselves had decided to avenge the death of a great knight. Fire covered the battlefield. Nobody sought the enemy. They were all looking for somewhere to flee. Yes, there were no more friends and enemies, only the living and the dead. They say it was the doing of a Kidweni sorceress who wanted revenge on Vandegrift. Could be true, as Henselt had her executed right after the battle.
Okay, did you see Saldred and Vandegrift?
Did you see the duel between Selkirk and Vandegrift?
I stood half a furlong from them. Never seen a fight like it. Probably never will again. They'd already met once, at a jousting tournament in Ardcarreg. Selkirk won there. He beat on the visitor so hard he broke his sword. Selkirk was a true knight, the last of his breed. Vandegrift was so pissed off after that tournament he hanged the smith who made his sword and ordered a special one from a sorcerer. I bet he cut down Selkirk with that new sword.
Vandegrift is dead. What happened to his sword?
Saskia's got it. Good thing too. Only her hand can tame the hatred enchanted in that sword. After the battle, when the flames abated, the scavengers came. They stole everything. Imagine, not a single keepsake or Selkirk in the whole of Edirn. His brother babbles something about a gauntlet, but he's a lying dog.
Okay, what happened to Dunbanner?
You captured the Dunbanner standard?
Henselt's choice troops, and not a one survived. The visitors sent them to their deaths. Refused to give them reinforcements. He was a monster in human form. The men of the Dun were real swaggerers. Killed a lot of our lads, but for every Dunner, there were 7 Adernians. They had no chance. Aye, we captured their standard. We buried what was left of them in the crypts beyond Vergen. Their standard lies with them. Worthy foes are to be respected, even in death.
I'm going to need that standard.
Thanks, Cecile. I know what to look for now.
Thanks, Cecil, that was helpful. I think I know what I need to lift the curse now.
Madame Eilhard claims you need 4 symbols. The standard symbolizes death. Vandegrift's sword stands for hatred. What about the other 2?
I have a feeling Philippa has a handle on the rest.
Here's hoping you're right.
Wait for event to unfold. ठीक है, 4 सिंबल चाहिए हमें वो कर्स उतारने के लिए, जो जिसमें मतलब जो पुराने सोल्जर है ना, एड्रिन और केडविन की वॉर के, जो अब वापस मतलब रेट्स बन के आ रहे हैं, तो उसमें से 2 तो है हमारे पास, 2 और चलो वो आराम से मिलेंगे हमें, ठीक है. Death symbolizes go to a catacomb in the first and find then begin standard. After in the picture of Sisyphus stroke is built. एक हमें आर्टिफैक्ट चाहिए कर्स के लिए, ये हमें लेके आना है, तो हम बाद में लेके आएंगे. अभी हम सास्किया को ठीक कर रहे थे ना, मेन था हमारा सास्किया. चलो, रिटर्न अ बैरल. डॉक्टर थॉमसन अबाउट द मैजिक लोकेशन. तभी हम इटर्नल वेरिस्ट्रेस मैरीगोल्ड करते.
See you, Governor.
रुको एक सेकंड.
Saskia needs help, Cecil. Philippa can produce an antidote, but she needs a magic artifact to do that.
Would you like a fern and a dancing worm to go with it? Listen, I don't know about magic, but there is a place, as long as I can remember, it's been of interest to sorcerers. They say it's a very strong intersection. Look for magic there.
Where exactly is there?
Seek out the ruins in the forest beyond Bergen. There's a place of power there. You can't miss it. Why so glum? Saskia's a tough girl. She'll bounce back. Keep your head up.
Thanks, Cecil.
No, Witcher. I thank you. Save that lass, and you'll save my town.
Find the place of power in the mansion. चलो ठीक है, वो place of power भी ढूंढ लेंगे. Are you collecting taxes? Since when have you ruled Wagon? But dice खेलता
I'd
है?
like to play dice.
Beat the innkeeper, and I'll take you on.
So be it.
चलो इनकीपर चलो सील बर्डन ने एक प्लेस ऑफ पावर के बारे में मेंशन किया, उधर चलते देखते हैं यहाँ से कहाँ से रास्ता है। यहाँ से तो नहीं, यहाँ है, यहाँ जाना पड़ेगा। ऐसे जंग बेच देते कुछ कुछ, ले लो। और कुछ रखे काम की चीज़ें। एडेरियन रेड स्वॉर्ड 28 डैमेज भाई इसका अपने पास, लेकिन अच्छी स्वॉर्ड है, फालतू कुछ लेने से कोई मतलब है नहीं। देखो अपनी कौन सी, ये वाली प्रिंसेस ने था स्वॉर्ड 31 से 35 का डैमेज है उसका। इससे यहाँ से आते हैं इन चलते भाई अभी। वगन नहीं अरे चलो ये रहा। इनमें अभी बहुत काम है अपने को, अभी साइड कुछ करने जा रहे हैं अपने को यहाँ पे। तो डिफीट जोल्टन मेट्स एट्स आर्म रेसलिंग।
Let me tell you about the woman who fell from the sky.
Another one. You let one human in and in no time you've got a
I've
swarm.
heard enough of flying women.
Lots going on around here.
Aye, the onlookers.
Hope things get back to normal.
I heard human women need only sit astride a man's pants for their bellies to puff up.
अरे एंटोन,
And there goes my trade with Kedwin. I can see that your arms itch.
लेट्स आर्म रेसल। आजा bring it on।
Who's he? He travels the lands, killing monsters for coin.
How's he got those glistening eyes?
Sorcerers mutated him as young.
Fell from the sky.
गया।
This world has to be. You've told that story 1,000 times.
No man can match a dwarf at arm wrestling, save maybe a witcher. Take your go.
अरे इनसे तो ऑलरेडी लड़ चुके हैं ना अपन।
Return home sober for once.
Lots going on. Hope.
You won't trick me any buy
Lots go. Hope.
See something unusual about her.
What's the rush?
One who can change the fate of kingdoms.
Very true. Sets me teeth on edge.
जोल्टन ही नहीं दिख रहा मेरे को।
Give us a kiss.
I heard you saw something interesting.
हाँ
As
ये वो
clearly as I
ड्रंकन जो
see you.
जिसने टेस्ट को
Amazing.
देखा
I
था।
look into the sky. But wait, you must buy a fellow a drink for such a story.
Well, you shut it already. We could all recite this bullshit now.
I'm a client and I'll say what I want. Pour me some Mahakaman mead and no cheating. This noble wayfarer will pay.
Not sure if it's worth it. Not sure if it's worth it.
I'm
Maybe
not
it's
about to buy a pig in a poke.
Not a pig, but a beautiful woman. And not in a poke, in the sky. You won't regret it.
चलो ठीक है। ले 25 देते भाई इसको 25।
I'll pay, but if you bore me, I'll shove this meat up your ass.
It's such a fine liquor. And my ass has no taste. You won't regret it.
चलो
Speak.
बोलो।
Last week I was passing by the gullies. I like to take a hike from time to time.
Get to the point.
Hush. So I'm walking and suddenly there's a flash, a crack. I'm thinking a storm's coming, but nary a cloud in the sky.
You hit the ground with your arse so
कितने
hard you saw a
dramatized तरीके से
flash.
बता
You were
रहा है.
that drunk.
Then I saw people lying in a gully as if they'd fallen from the sky, a man and a woman. The woman was so beautiful, I wished she'd fallen down on me.
What did this look like? What was the man? Man बताओ पहले. Man कैसा दिखता था?
Huge fella, his mug cut up like he shaved with a
हाँ,
scythe
लेथो ये
while
वो.
drunk.
लेथो की बात कर रहा है. ठीक है, woman बताओ कैसी?
What did the woman look like?
A redhead, wearing a vest and high shoes with pert tits and a round arse, just waiting to be grabbed and...
हरामी है भाई
Sounds
ये
just like
सारे
your old
dogs.
lady.
Shut your mouth!
सब हरामी है वो.
What happened then?
Well, the woman was hurting, couldn't get up. The man clearly disliked her, because he didn't help her. He just stood there, menacing and talking, and then he left. And the redhead stayed.
Noticed her tits, but didn't even try to help her, you sod.
I was about to do exactly that when a troll came out of the gully, ugly as shit after blueberries.
Did it attack her?
Not at all. I hid and saw everything. First he sniffed her, so I thought he'd eat her. But he didn't. He threw her over his shoulder like a sack and returned to the gullies.
Is that all?
Yes. Didn't waste your money, as you'll agree.
Look,
चलो
another one.
ठीक है.
You let one human in and in no time you've got a swarm.
इस बंदे ने अपने को किसी रेवन के बारे में
I
बताया
hate
है.
human women.
तो जहाँ पे बेसिकली ट्रिस थी दो, लेकिन मतलब ट्रिस लेथो और ट्रिस आए थे यहाँ पे ये पॉन्टार वैली में, एड्रन में, अपर एड्रन यहाँ पे. तो वहाँ पे लेथो फिर छोड़ के चला गया ट्रिस को. वहाँ पे कोई ट्रोल वगैरह मिला जो फिर उसे लेके चला गया, वो जो भी है. ठीक है, तो हम उधर जाके सर्च करेंगे क्या सा क्या है. ठीक है, देखते हैं अब क्या होता है. ठीक है, और
Slug him between the eyes.
bring it on. Bergen with a flicker's heart. जोल्टन के दोस्त मिल नहीं रहे यार, कहाँ हैं?
Don't be afraid of him.
ये होने
One
चाहिए यार.
freak bigger than the next.
रुको, हल्का सा मेडिटेट कर लेते. सुबह कर लेते सुबह. ये तो नहीं है दोस्त इसका.
Give us a kiss.
चलो ये सब बाद में कर लेंगे. पोकर खेलते जिंदगी का ज़्यादा हो इनकी पर.
Business or rest?
Rest. And maybe some trading.
Ah, welcome. How can I help you?
Let's play
Like to
dice.
play dice poker.
So, shall we play now?
Okay, let's roll. डाइस में मजा आता है भाई, ये फालतू. ये लो, क्या आया अपने पास? 1 आया, 2 आया, 4 आया. 4 का एक पेयर बनना है. 1 और 2 हटाओ इसको और इसको रीरोल करो. बढ़ा दो. उसके पास क्या आया वो मैंने देखा ही नहीं. एक और 4 का पेयर बन गया. ये एक 6 का पेयर भी बन गया. अरे अपन जीत गए आराम से.
You won.
ऐसे ही.
I'll take my coin, please.
You're too good for me. Try the head man, Cecil Burden.
Might do just that.
चलो अब सेशल बर्डन से जाके उससे भी करेंगे. रुको,
Take care of yourself, witch. Give
Thought
us
we
a
had a
kiss.
basilisk in the basement. Turns out
आई थिंक यही है.
life getting cold.
अच्छा ये रहा जोल्टन के मेट. आ गया भाई यार. जिपिन मिल ही नहीं रहा था वहाँ कब से. इनमें से किसी एक को तो मैं हरा दिया हूँ यार. अरे Zoltan.
Geralt, first throat of the Witcher's Guild. Finally, a drink with someone worth talking to.
Short on company?
What can Yarpin tell me? I prefer listening to horses fart.
Managed to twist in the shape, Zoltan. Zoltan से शायद अपन ने fight कर चुके हैं.
I'll arm wrestle you anytime. Now even.
Show me what you got. See you.
Another time.
रुक. अब तो Zoltan से बात करनी है ना.
Any idea where I can play dice around here?
Try the blacksmith's helper.
चलो, blacksmith helper. Let's talk about Vergen in the Pole Tower.
I wanted to talk to you about the Free State of Vergen. We haven't had the occasion somehow.
True.
Do you buy into Saskia's ideals?
Are you asking me if I believe what she says, or if I believe she'll be successful?
Both.
Saska's no liar, that's a fact. But whether we'll manage, who can tell? One thing is sure, we'll never know if we never try. For now, a great battle awaits. A battle in which elf, dwarf and human will stand side by side. And that is beautiful in itself.
It's also the biggest potential weakness.
Nothing unites folk like shared death. I believe those who survive will honor the deaths of their comrades.
If they win.
Even if they don't. News spreads fast. Others will follow in our footsteps.
Okay. I'm tracking the Kingslayer.
The Kingslayer's trail has gone cold. Have you heard anything?
No one could sneak into Bergen. We watch day and night. Anyway, who would they come for here? Stennis? Why so keen on capturing the assassin of kings?
I need to clear my name.
Because I'm innocent.
The wise among us know that, and I wouldn't listen to the fools.
I can only prove my innocence by dragging in the real culprit. No other way.
Okay. Yorvith has changed a lot. Do you know Bergen's system?
Yorvith seems to have changed. Have you noticed?
How? Has his arse grown fatter in Saskia's keep?
An elf who was the greatest foe of humans will now fight for their freedom. Doesn't that surprise you?
Only harpies don't change their minds. I'm no expert on elves, but as I see it, he's got a stiffy for Saskia.
Yorvith?
He stood all gentle as a lamb in council, stealing glances at her tits. When she spoke to him, he looked as happy as a fool whittling a wooden toy.
Zoltan भी भाई क्या-क्या चीजें notice कर रही है. Do you know Bergen's history?
Bergen seems like an ancient town. Do you know its history?
It's one of the mining colonies Mahakam established. There were
Mahakam
lots of them
time
just
का भाई
500 years ago. Now they're mostly in ruins. It was the first town where dwarves and humans began working side by side. For the past 3 years, it's been a symbol of our common death.
चलो Zoltan. Dandelion.
Stop stroking him and drop him off!
Arm wrestling.
Zoltan says your company are true arm wrestling masters.
Unbeatable, last I recall.
Is that so?
Sounds good. Ready to take.
आजा इससे arm wrestle करते आओ.
At your service.
सही है भाई. बोरिंग चल रहा है यार आज का गेम तो. बहुत दिनों बाद कर रहा हूँ, चीज़ें भूल गया मैं. क्या हुआ था कुछ तुम्हें?
Sure there's no dwarfen blood in your family?
I'll tell you when I get my memory back.
Defeat skeleton bird in it. अरे skeleton burden कहाँ गया भाई?
Don't be afraid of him!
Skull burden यहाँ कहीं तो बैठा था. ये रहा. Mine's safe now.
Mine's safe again. Any plans to do something with it?
Of course. Soon as the battle's done, we'll resume digging. Shame to let those rich deposits go to waste. My uncle says they'll put Vergen right back on its feet. Zoltan's talking about a shared enterprise or some such. He's to manage operations with my uncle as general overseer. We just gots to save the town first.
Want to arm
Hey,
wrestle?
Scalen, wanna arm wrestle?
I really like to wrestle, but
Show me what you're made of.
all right. Want to take me on?
Show me what you're made of.
Show me where you're made of. अब इससे टफ है यार थोड़ी. Nice, हो गया. गया ये.
I believe I'd split a rock with my dick sooner than I'd beat you at arm wrestling.
I guess that makes me the new champion of Vergen.
No shame in losing to the White Wolf. Though there's
White
one
Wolf.
who could still be a match for you.
Who?
The mighty Numa. I wrestled him in Kovir. Couldn't move my arm for the next week. They say he don't play fair. But that's just losers talking. You ever wrestle him? Give him my regards.
I will.
कोवीर में कोई है यार, ये बोल रहा है कोई माइटी. पोकर फेस. चलो. हेट्रेड सिंबलाइज. कैटाकॉम्स फॉरेस्ट में मुझे जाना ही पड़ेगा लग रहा है ना. डेथ सिंबलाइजेशन भी वहीं जाएंगे, आराम जाएंगे. अभी अपन ट्रिस को ढूंढने चलते.
Stop stroking him and wrap him up!
ये रहा, चलो आओ. वेयर इज ट्रिस मैरीगोल्ड. उससे रोजेस ऑफ रिमेम्बरेंस भी लेना है ना, तभी तो सास्किया ठीक हो पाएगी.
Don't try anything.
I think some Philippa asked after you.
Hello.
हेलो. भाई यहीं जाना है ना, कहाँ जाना है? यहाँ जाना है. वेयर इज यो बॉय.
Huh?
यहाँ कुछ है क्या? अच्छा ये है ना प्लेस ऑफ पावर. ये भी
Let's go drink, friends. I'm gonna get as drunk as a lord.
Why's that?
They stole it. The plowing bird stole it. My dream is gone.
And then what's the grin for?
Night after night, I dreamed of my dead wife.
अभी
For
यहाँ कौन रह
years.
रहा है? ये कौन रह
Let's
रहा
go
है?
for some
Greetings,
liquor.
fat girl.
Drinks on me.
I'm glad to see you again.
Again?
Flotsam? The fire? Funny how these things work. I'll never forget that.
अच्छा ये फ्लॉटसम से आई है.
unimportant. Needless to say, I'm deeply indebted.
Sorry.
No need to be. But I feel I should pay you back somehow. I've started anew here, you know. That always builds confidence. Sure I can't tempt you with something?
What do you say?
Wait a minute. Is this what I think it is?
It is if you want it to be. We elves might seem strange by your standards. You saved my life. A bit of joy as recompense is not too much to ask.
That's not why I saved you. No. I mean, मैं चाहता हूँ ये वाला करना. All right.
I'm intrigued. It's been a tough day. I think some joy might do me good.
But एक वो होनी चाहिए ना. Yeah. अब आ रहा है थोड़ा गेम में मजा. मतलब ऐसा अभी तक थोड़ा बोरिंग चल रहा था. वेरी गुड. एनिमेशन भी डिफरेंट है इस बार तो. देख लास्ट टाइम से थोड़ा अलग है ना. फ्लॉटसम में अलग एनिमेशन चलता था. हाँ वेरी गुड. बहुत सही भाई. थोड़ा उसकी जान बचाई थी ना वन ने. ठीक है, तो वो बदले में कुछ हालांकि अपन इसलिए नहीं बचाई थी उसकी जान, लेकिन फिर भी ओके। हेलो।
Am I ever glad to have that debt off my mind?
I'm happy for you.
I'm happy for us both. Oh, I have a memento for you. Take this.
क्या देना चाह रही?
A key?
To an old mine pit. I've no use for it, but you're quite there.
All right. Thanks.
What do you sell? Key of the tunnel of the phone. Okay. इसने की भी दी अपने को। Maybe कुछ काम आए। चलो ईथर बेचती की रही है। ईथर बेचती हो तो बताओ। ईथर चाहिए मैं ईथर। ये सस्ते में दे देगी अपने को। एथर 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 नहीं यार, एथर ही नहीं बेचती, फालतू चीज़ें बेचती रहती। हाइड्रोनियम सिलेंडर ये तो हम ले लेंगे, तो बेच सकते हैं कुछ जंक मंक वो तो। वेरी नाइस। चलो यहीं जाने का है, इसी चलने दो भाई। अरे यहाँ पे प्लेस ऑफ पावर थी, ये देखो ये प्लेसेस ऑफ पावर तो भाई देखते रहना चाहिए। गेम सेव कर लो भाई, मेरे को अलग अजीब फीलिंग आ रही है। यहाँ नहीं जाना अपने को, यहाँ जाना है। यहाँ और सब लग गया, क्वीन साइन भी लग गया। सीधे सीधे नहीं जा सकते, यहाँ से जाना पड़ेगा। यहाँ से गिर भी नहीं सकते। अरे नीचे वो है भाई अपने। पिक हॉब्स सिलेंडीन सब ले लो सब। हाँ ये भी ले लो। अरे कहाँ गया, सब जगह इस रोड बंद करके रखे यार इनने तो।
Strange. I smell sulfur.
Examine the corpse in the Dorban catacombs. ओके ये रहा, ये मर गया ड्रॉप बेचारा। डॉफ अच्छा हमें कैटाकॉम्स में आ गए। हमें बैरिस्ट्रेस मैरीगोल्ड करना है, ये नहीं करना। बैरिस्ट्रेस मैरीगोल्ड ट्रेस कहाँ है, हमें पहले वो देखना है। यो
Nobody wants you here.
सब बढ़िया, सब बढ़िया चल रहा है। बहुत घूम के जाना पड़ता है भाई। ये रहा भाई यहाँ पे वाइट मेटल पैटल। गलत जा रहे हैं क्या अपन? ये कहाँ आ गए हम? अच्छा ये वो चाबी दी थी उसने, उधर आए हम। चलो ठीक है। समझ गया, ये शॉर्टकट है उधर जाने का। ठीक है नाइस, बढ़िया चीज़ है यार ये तो। यहाँ पे एक घर भी बना है ये। चलो ट्रिस सर्च दैट रेवेंस मेंशन्ड बाय। ओके ये रहा वो ट्रोल, ये बताएगा ट्रिस कहाँ है। क्यों बे?
Who there?
A witcher.
Bumpkins wishes send to me kill. So be. Kill, quick. No pain.
First tell me, where's the woman you kidnapped?
Kidnap none! I, troll!
A dwarf saw you carrying a human woman.
Made stupid. Sick she, me carry. Her help, feed, pet. But she run go. Mrs. first run go. Redhead then. All gone. Soup only stay.
What's in the pot?
Soup. Elf and onion. Good. One try?
Okay, I don't like onions. Where did you get the ingredients?
Tell me, troll, what happened here?
Me in gullies, Mrs. in gullies. Bones found. Nice to know. And wham! Hummus from Skyfall.
अच्छा.
You're lying, troll. People don't fall from the sky.
Troll, true tell. Flash, crack.
योडा जैसे बात करते हैं ना ये पूरे.
Ship. Shummy man.
Star Wars के.
Troll. And woman. I go see.
Was the man bald? Did he have a scar?
Wisher man likes man. See, I from far. Bald, yes. Scar no see. Run he go to gullies. Leave redhead Hummy. Down. See,
हाँ ले तो
I
उसको
go.
छोड़ के चला गया था.
Redhead grown.
Her pain.
Her pain. Closer I creep. Run she not go. Let her grow. Take me, Hummy woman. Go home. Mrs. angry. Call Hummy wench thin bones. Hungry, Mrs. Yap and yap. Then run go own for food. Give water, redhead Hummy. Leaves cover leg. Hummy redhead nice. Pet she when sleeps. Redhead have kerchief. Nice to sniff. Mrs. come back. Elves in hand. Drop thin wench. Idiot, she call. Mrs. Yap. Rag give. Troll say not. Nice to feel. Stench troll like. Mrs. say she or me. Troll think. Nice redhead. Nice rag stench. Troll, Mrs. tell. Mrs. Troll with log beat and run go. Even left elves.
What happened to the redhead?
Redhead wrong pain. Redhead stay. Pain gone. Redhead run go at night. Troll sleep. Wind howl empty.
Do you have the redhead's bandana?
Do you still have the redhead's bandana?
No, Mrs. take away. Old bug leave elves frag steal and run go.
Where did she go, your wife?
Gullies, Mrs. Gullies like. Gullies me like.
Why don't I look for her?
Wish a Mrs. no kill. Good old bug. Little batty.
I won't kill her.
I won't hurt your woman.
Mrs. tell come back. Be lone. Be terrible. Wind howl empty.
Fine. I'll tell your mate to come back. But I need the redhead's bandana.
Mrs. have. Mrs. good. She upgive. As soon as she back.
ठीक है, तो बेसिकली क्या है कि इसने देखा था ट्रेस ब्रेस को, लॉन्ग स्टोरी शॉर्ट बता रहा हूँ मैं। और इसकी फीमेल के पास उसका एक वो भी है, बैंडाना, मतलब कुछ होगा स्कार्फ इसका जो भी रहता है। ठीक है, तो इसकी फीमेल जो अभी इसको छोड़ के चली गई है, तो बस अभी हमें उसे ढूंढना है। तो कहाँ है गई है वो? इधर गई है। ओके चलो, तो यहीं से जाना है। ये क्या है भाई? ये कौन मरा था? ये वो है, इटर्नल फायर है जहाँ तक। ये घर किसका है भाई इतनी सुनसान? उसमें कौन रहता है? कौन है
Did I
भाई?
hear you mention a job?
Indeed. One very much in your line. I know a collector in Vengerberg.
Vengerberg?
He pays well for all kinds of monster-related curios.
Ericus venom, Necker hearts. Sounds doable.
Harpy feathers.
Harpy feather, अच्छा.
Why feathers?
I never asked. Got the order and that's that. Interested?
What kind of coin are we talking about?
Why don't we do a test? Bring me a bundle of fine feathers for which I'll pay you, and if we're both satisfied, we'll figure things out.
He's gonna want more than a bundle? That'll mean a lot of traipsing around.
A few more, yes. So?
I'll keep my eyes open, but no promises. I've got more important things to deal with.
Collect 12 Harpy feather and deliver them to you. अच्छा, ये साइड मिशन टाइप एक हमें मिला है।
My medallion.
चलो, तो इसे कोई भी कर लेंगे अपन। आरपी अभी हमें तो बस सीट रोल को ढूंढने जाना है। एस्कोर्ट टू Where is Triss Marigold? Where is she? अबे ये कौन आ गया है? यही तो है आरपी, है ना? ओ भाई, इधर आओ। एक सेकंड रुको। डांसिंग स्टार बॉम्ब रखो, 8 साइन रखो। एक ही नंबर, 3 तो मार दिए मैंने। मस्त है यार, ये मॉन्स्टर मस्त लग रहे हैं, लेकिन आसानी से मर रहे हैं। और ये ले लेते भाई, हार्पी फेदर। ये लो हार्पी फेदर, ये लो। कलेक्ट ट्रैप, ये तो इनरिया है, हार्पी थोड़ी ना है। इनरिया दूसरे होते हैं ना, हार्पी के फैमिली से बिलोंग करते हैं, लेकिन वो हार्पी ही रहते हैं वो भी, लेकिन आई थिंक फीमेल हार्पी से कहते हैं, राइट? जो भी हो, ये भी है, कुछ हार्पी है। बहुत आराम से मर गया यार ये तो। ऑप्शन कब दोगे भाई कलेक्ट का? आरपी ट्रॉफी तक मिल गई मिट। कितनी हो गए देखते। हार्पी स्क्लॉ, हार्पी फेदर चाहिए था अपने को, 10 हो गए। 2 बार ले लेते कहीं से, नीचे ही मिल जाए का हो। यहाँ पे कुछ है क्या? ये प्लेस ऑफ पावर है क्या? भाई पीछे आ जाओ, बहुत हो रहा है एक साथ वो। आई थिंक मर गए सारे। अबे ये है क्या मतलब? कुछ करना है इसमें, रुको। इग्नी का यूज तो नहीं करना होगा कुछ। अरे एक ये है ना, ये ठीक है। डन। सब ले लो ये आरपी के। अब देखो कुछ है तो नहीं। एक ही जगह ये और बचाइए। ऑलराइट। भाई ये कुछ खत्म ही नहीं हो रहा यार। थैंक्स ब्रो। यहाँ पे कुछ बता रहा है यार, रेड रेड सा कुछ होगा यहाँ, देखते हैं। ये तो बंदी नहीं हो रहा। RP feathers.
Magic or danger?
मैजिक और डेंजर क्या है भाई? ये कुछ रॉक सा कुछ है भाई, ये बाद में पता चलेगा। पता ही नहीं।
Medallion's telling me something.
Medallion is telling me something. रुको, कुछ बॉम्ब वॉम्ब होंगे अपने पास. The Canadian blinds all the trees within the range. The surrounding area devils for bodies a cloud of poisonous gas. Psychiatric gas semen. यूज कर लो ना. अरे ये तो डांसिंग स्टार है तो अपने पास, पर यूज क्यों नहीं हो रहा? भाई मैंने खेल लिया मेरे को. थोड़ा वेट करना था, रुको.
You're strange,
अरे बहुत
but a
पीछे से
good
आया
fellow
यार.
nonetheless.
बहुत पीछे से.
How many more can there be?
रीडिंग दे के आ जाते हैं. चलो अब जल्दी जल्दी कर लेंगे ना. आते टाइम कलेक्ट करेंगे यार. अभी ऐसे ही डले रहने दो भले इनको. ये गया वन शॉट पे. ये गया. Nice. आजा आजा तू भी आ जा. Nice. चलो.
Magic or danger?
Magic or danger? What it is? वो जाएंगे तो नहीं ना वो अपन ने जितने मारे हैं. अरे मेरा जनरल तो खोल लूँ. ट्रिस मैरीगोल्ड का ये रहा. किस तरफ जाना है? अरे वो बहुत दूर है भाई ऐसे तो. ये नहीं नहीं पास में ये सीधे जाना है. ऐसे ऐसे कुछ है भाई. ये यार पसंद नहीं आ रहा. चलो मैं तो चलते जा रहा हूँ अभी. ये क्या है? गेट है क्या? की रिक्वायर्ड इसके लिए. अरे कुछ बॉक्स मॉक्स है. इसमें की चाहिए. गलत आ गए क्या अपन? अच्छा यहाँ से जाना है वो। सही है सही है। गए तो हम यहीं थे। ये तो भाई आरपी एग भी है अपने पास। वाह
Magic or danger?
पहले एक काम करो, ये आरपी वाला कर ही लेते हैं, कल देखेंगे रिस्क को। हो गए होंगे 12 फेदर्स। कितने हो गए? फेदर्स तो 13 हो गए होते। फेदर्स में कुछ इंग्रेडिएंट रहता है कि ऐसे ही रहते हैं? वाटरमेलन रहता है, सेलेनियम। भाई हार्पी बहुत सही चीज़ है, हार्पी मारते जाओ एथर मिलते जाएगा। हाँ एथर चाहिए होगा तो हार्पी के तरह जाएंगे अपन।
I've got your feathers.
Wonderful. Excellent quality. Just what I needed. I'll pay for each and every one. If you're in need of coin, just bring me more.
All right.
I suppose I've had to work harder for coin in the past. All right, I'll keep it in mind.
Excellent. I await your return.
Okay.
Where are you headed? Where are you headed?
फीमेल ट्रोल यहाँ तो नहीं है यार। आई थिंक यहाँ से जाना है भाई, यहीं से। गलत आ गया यार इससे। मैं बहुत बेकार है भाई। इसमें भी ईथर रहता है ना। नाइस। ये गेम सेव कर लो, यहीं से जाना है। क्या बना रहा है ये?
Good elf lord. Me lie.
वो भाई पॉइजनस गैस है क्या है ये? कुछ इवेपोरेट हो रहा है ऐसे ही। ये आ गया मार के।
Take that.
ले। ले। बच गया, ये मारने ही वाला था। पीस अब सही जगह आए ना अपन ये, अभी तक हम गलत। नाइस, अब आते जाओ जितने आना है। यहाँ से भी जगह दी भाई कहीं जाने की, ये देखो ये, अभी मैं कहाँ हूँ? मैं यहाँ हूँ, यहाँ से शिप ट्रैक वगैरह की जगह दी है। ये तो जगह है, ये देख के आते ना, चलो आओ। ओके, शिप टूटी भाई यहाँ पे। अरे भाई कर्स में आ गया पानी। गलत जगह आ गए, अब नहीं आना इधर। बच गया अपन, बहुत मैं सेव करके रख रहा था गेम को। अब समझ में आएगा, जो ब्लू मिस्ट है ना उधर नहीं जाना, वही तो उधर ही तो कर्स है मतलब पूरा। लेफ्ट जाना है ना। ये हार भी बहुत है यार।
Damn it.
1 2 3 भाई, कितनी देर में आएगा वो? कितने हार पी हो रहे हैं। बढ़िया है लेकिन ये उड़ भी देते हैं ना। इग्नी का यूज कर सकते हैं। अरे वाह, ऊपर लड़ रहे हैं लोग। फीमेल ट्रोल को मार रहे हैं क्या?
She's wounded. Let her bleed.
Better lunge at her all at once. She's weakened.
Not worth the risk.
What are you doing here?
We're mercenaries, currently on King Hansel's pay. We were sent here on reconnaissance, barely escaped with our lives from that mist of spectres. Now we're up against a furious she-troll. Who are you?
I'm a witch.
Geralt of Rivia.
The White Wolf. We could use
The White
professional
Wolf.
help, Witcher.
Will you help us?
She needs to live.
I can't let you kill her.
Since when does a monster slayer take their side?
None of your business. I need her, and you need to leave.
She killed two of my men.
Walk away, and nobody else will get hurt.
You won't help? Fine. Just don't disturb us. We'll manage ourselves.
The troll needs to live.
The troll will die.
Then you'll have to kill me, too.
In that case, adieu.
से लड़ना है यार अपने। पीछे हटाओ आराम से। ब्लीडिंग दे दी भाई इसने। अरे यार्डन ये तो मेरा पूरा कॉम्बैट भूल गया मैं 2 दिन में। कोई नहीं, सेव करके रखा था मैं। ट्रोल को तो हम बचा के रहेंगे भाई। केडविन से आए वैसे भी ये सोल्जर।
She's one better. Where Carol?
She needs to live.
I can't let none of she walk away. The troll. Then you'll have to.
ये रहा है आर्डन साइन और ये रहा अपना ये। अबे ये तो मुझे ही मार रही। ये ट्रोल को चलो मार ही दो। नहीं मारता यार, उसने उसके हस्बैंड ने भरोसा कराया अपन पे। बचाना पड़ेगा उसे, ऐसे नहीं मार सकते। पर वो अपने पे अटैक कर रही ना फालतू। मैं वो अपनी हेल्प कर रही।
She's one. Where Carol?
She needs.
I can't.
चलो आओ। आर्ट साइन यूज करो इस पर। अरे भाई इसके आपटे में मत आओ। मुझे मेरे पे आवाज लगा रही। और मेरे को क्यों मार रही है? शायद सोल्जर मार रहे हैं। ये वो मार रहा है वो। रुक बे तू रुक। इन पे ये यूज़ करें क्या? कोई इंटरव्यूअर है तो कोई नहीं यूज़ कर लो अपने आप पे। मैं किसी एक पे एक्स यूज़ करके देख रहा हूँ। अबे मैं ये छोड़ ही नहीं रहा है। तेरे पास कितनी सप्लाई है सब हम उसकी? जैसे बॉम्ब की हेल्प लो ना। आर्ट यूज करो आर्ट। पीछे से आ जाते हैं यार। अब समझ में आ गया, पहले इसको मारना है। ये बार कट सीन चलता है इसमें, दिमाग खराब। इसको पहले सेव कर लेंगे इसको।
She's wounded. Let her. Where am I? Carol. I can't. You won't. Then you. Okay.
आर्ट निकालो, इग्नी निकालो। आजा, इसको ही मारेंगे ना सबसे पहले यार। हाँ आजा, मार मार। भाई ये तो बहुत बहुत बम फेंकता है यार। ले तू पहले मार।
Enough! We surrender! Throw down your arms, men! Spare us! Witcher, the king will pay our ransom.
I'm not looking for a ransom. Leave the troll alone and go your way.
You'll let us go?
You can't return through the mist. It's certain death.
The soldiers of fortune. We're not afraid of death.
Neither do we foolishly seek it. The Witcher's right.
Commander, we were to find a Witcher.
A bald one with a snake medallion.
अच्छा ये भी उसी को ढूंढने आए लेथो को।
With a wolf on his neck.
Surrender to Sasuke. You're looking for Letho.
You're looking for Letho.
You know him?
You
जानते हैं
could
भाई
say
ये।
that. I'm looking for him too. What do you know about him?
Sheila de Tanzerville told us to search the ravines for this Letho. All we found was a camp strewn with dead Scoia'tael. This Letho was responsible for the bloodbath, and he did not act alone.
Where was this?
On the other side of the Wraith's Mist.
What were you to do with him?
Kill him, and anyone with him.
अच्छा, Sheila.
Sure.
That was the order.
Do you know where Letho is?
Somewhere on the other side of this mist. We found a trail, but then the mist descended. We got lost, and emerged from it here.
अच्छा तो ये भी मतलब लेथो को ढूंढने आए। कैडविनियन जो किंग है और शीला जो है, मतलब शीला कैडविन के किंग के साथ ही अभी, तो उन्होंने ऑर्डर दिया है कि लेथो को ढूंढो और मारो, क्योंकि लेथो किंग्स को मार रहा है ना भाई असैसिन, वाइपर स्कूल का लेथो।
I advise you to surrender to the rebels.
That would be new to me. I am Adam Pangrat, known as a Dieu.
You won't survive for long out here.
They'll hang us. They know Henselt hired us.
Go to Cecil Burden. He'll treat you fairly. But don't count on him outbidding Henselt.
Hear that, boys? Let's meet the Dragon Slayer. The Witcher claims we'll be safe and sound. Gather the wounded. Stop buggering and move out.
जैसी मिस हटेगी वॉर चालू हो जाएगी ना।
Humi's trolls say to kill Humi's itchy would kill trolls, sure. You other. Good, you help. Troll, you help.
If you want to help me, go back to your old man.
No! Idjit Humi redhead grope.
He's alone now. He misses you.
Tell him, too late.
No, I need to go there and go back to your mate.
Know anything about the woman who's in your lair?
Troll no. Humi ugly. Humi stinks.
Return to your husband if you want to repay me.
Troll don't want, but Troll will. For you other, you good.
Mrs. Bag, good, troll-like.
Me back for Wisha asked. Stay away if Wisha not ask.
Mrs. Wise.
Idjit you.
कैसे बात करते हैं भाई?
Humi woman grope.
No more, never again.
Give me the bandana.
Here,
Chalo.
stupid old buck.
Troll give horn. In danger, wisher blow, troll count.
Thanks. I'll remember that.
अच्छा
Now go
इसकी
to your
हेल्प ले
mate.
सकते हैं बोल रहा है
Maybe pick her some flowers first.
कभी भी।
Flowers? No! Flowers stench. Thrall bring bird dung.
Eject! What troll doing there?
चलो अब क्रिस का जो बंडाना फ्लीफा को देंगे तो वो हमें पता देगी ट्रिस कि वो कहाँ है। अरे इनके बहुत मजे आ रहे हैं यार, ये दे दो
You
इनको।
stench! Sleep no me!
यो
Me busy. Leaves me peace.
Good elf lord. Me lie.
दोनों बहुत सही मजेदार ही हैं भाई। शोध कहाँ जा रहा हूँ मैं? कहाँ जाना है भाई? गलत न जा रहा हूँ बस मैं। अरे यहाँ तो मैं गया ही था यार। आप सही जा रहा हूँ। हाँ यहाँ कहीं उसका घर था यार। हाँ ये तो मेरे पास 60 हो गए ना फेदर्स। कितने हो गए आरपी के फेदर्स? कितने हो गए? 12 ही हुए अभी। अभी तो बात है। वाइट मेटल पर्टल ठीक है। शॉर्टकट ले लिया अपन ने। यो व्हाट डू यू सेल? व्हाट डू यू सेल? कुछ है बेचने लायक इसके पास? ये सब बेच सकते हैं। ट्राउजर रख ले तू ही। डॉन हैमर सब ले लो और सब कहीं कहीं बेच देंगे अपन। यो कहाँ फिलीफा के पास जाना था अपन? कहाँ इधर आ रहे हैं? हिस्ट्री ऑफ काउंसिल ऑफ मेजेस। काउंसिल ऑफ मेजेस भी है एक। वो भी है अपना। कौन सी थी अपनी? सॉर्सरस की कौन सी है? आउल ऑफ सॉर्सरस ना। हाँ ये वो सी उन्हीं वाले के फ्लावर एंड द कार्डिनल फ्लावर्स फॉर अमंग द। हाँ उसी को कहते हैं काउंसिल ऑफ मेजेस भी। ओके काउंसिल ऑफ मेजेस और सॉर्सर लॉज ऑफ सॉर्सरर एक ही चीज है। दोनों एक ही चीज है दोनों भाई। Yo.
Oh, Witcher, I'm glad I found you.
I've got something for you.
We know each other?
So surprised by a stranger bearing gifts? Ah, you humans, egotistical barbarians you are. I was in Flotsam when the massacre started. Just accept it. I won't take no for an answer.
Thanks.
क्या बोल रहा था भाई? ये मैं तो सुन ही नहीं पाया इसने क्या बोल दिया मुझसे। इसने कुछ दिया मेरे को, है ना? मेरे को देखते ना क्या दिया है। एक्स दिया है शायद, है ना? रख ले रहा है। काइंड होते हैं लोग बहुत।
Oh, another traveler. From what? Sir?
Business. We saw. Did you?
चलो। X. Hatchet X, Dowan X, small blackjack, Elven sword, hammer, Dowan hammer. Epic rare. Wheatstone भी बहुत है यार अपने पास। गेम सेव हो गया। फायर बुझा के और
I'll say it again.
Nothing good in
Humans
store
are
for us.
strange.
यो
My pet.
Indeed.
Less. Why?
इससे तो मैंने कितनी तो बात कर चुका हूँ ऑलरेडी। Let's roll some dice. la गेम खेल रही। क्या है भाई? ये क्या आया है? 3 and 3 आया है एक में, और ये लो। वन टू टू। बहुत बुरा हारता हूँ भाई मैं। क्या आया है? 5 and उसका तो एक गिर भी गया। 5 and 5 and 2 and 2 and 4 रीरोल मार सकते हैं। उसका 6 and 5 and 5 का तगड़ा पेयर बना है भाई। थ्री हार गया फिर भी। इससे जीतना तो है अब। स्टार्टिंग ही 9 से करें ना। 2 and 2 आया and 1 आया है। क्या आया है? 6। चलो एक ये कर लेते। इसका 5 अच्छा नहीं आया इस बार, उसका कुछ बढ़ा देते। 2 और 2 का एक और पैर बन गया। 3 ट्रिपलेट बन गया। चलो ठीक। लेट्स चेंज। लेट्स ईथर वाली क्या चीज़ है भाई तेरे पास? एथर क्या है? एथर है तेरे पास? एथर ये है ना। कितने का देती है? सारे ले लो इससे। ट्रोल टंग इतनी महंगी दे रही है। ट्रोल टंग पीटर्स फिलर ये भी ले लेते। बनाना किसको बनाना है? बनाना नहीं है। हार्ड एंड लेदर उसका गोल्डन रुक टॉनी ऑल रुक पोशन तो है ना मेरे पास। स्पेक्टर ऑयल में क्या करूँगा स्पेक्टर का? थंडर बोल्ट वुल्फ पोशन ले लूँ क्या मैं? ले लेते इसे।
Yet here we've a common girl. Saskia claims she's a virgin. Humans follow adventure.
अरे वो कहाँ है भाई? शासकिया का कौन सा? ये ना शासकिया का। दो लौंडे खड़े हैं ये तो और किसी का है। यो
Only Philippa Eilhart may enter.
ओनली फिलिपा आइलहार्ट में एंटर बोल रही। बोल रहे हैं। फिलिपा से ही तो मिलने जा रहे हैं हम भी।
So, you thought it over? I'm on my way to the recruiting station.
I don't know.
चलो भाई। Alright, सो रही थी यार ये तो। Yo, how are you?
You wanted to discuss something?
Sheila retains civilian on hard site. Hi.
Your friend Sheila is conniving with Henselt.
I know this, Witcher, but it's no cause for concern. Sheila is there to ensure Henselt doesn't fall prey to the same people who killed Foltest. We don't want him as sovereign of the Pontar Valley, but we also don't need Kedwin to descend into civil war.
चलो, Triss का bandana
I've
दो
got
पहले
Triss's
से।
bandana.
Have you learned anything?
Triss was here. Letho forced her to teleport.
Why would he? There are easier ways to travel.
Two of Letho's comrades, probably those responsible for Demoven's death, were hiding among the Scoia'tael. When it became evident in Flotsam that the Kingslayer wanted to dispose of Yorvith, the Scoia'tael leader gave the order to eliminate them. Letho had to reach the unit before the elven messengers did. He could only do that by teleporting.
I assumed that Triss wanted to teleport to me, but she missed the mark and they ended up in the gullies. What happened next?
Letho left her in a gully, wounded. He probably thought that she'd diversify the local trolls' diet. He himself went to see the elves and massacred the unit with his comrades. They're somewhere on the other side of the fog.
What about Triss?
She escaped from the troll. Everything suggests she's somewhere in the area.
I can assure you she is not in Vergen.
She has to be here. Locate her.
I'll try, but it will take some time. Have you learned anything else?
Sheila ordered Letho and Triss killed.
Sheila ordered Letho and Triss killed.
I can't believe that.
Believe it. I ran into some mercenaries she enlisted to kill Letho and anyone found with him.
She must have meant the other Kingslayers. Are you sure she knew Triss was with him?
Are you so sure of Sheila? There was something going on between her and Triss. I sensed a lot of tension.
A misunderstanding.
Maybe. Let's find Triss and clear everything up.
I need some time. What's going on out there?
Let's see.
What's going on?
The peasants want to take pitchforks to King Demoven's son.
Why?
The Dragonslayer's servant is spreading rumors that Stennis poisoned Saskia. The commoners are in an uproar. They want to dispense justice.
Where's the prince?
Barricaded himself in his room, guarded by nobles. For the moment, the peasants are still respectful, but they are feverish. A fight is inevitable. Help us out. The situation is dire. I'm going to inform the other nobles.
It was only a matter of time. I don't like people.
Dogs growl at cats. Cats hiss at the dogs. A noble's a wolf to a peasant.
Forget those animalistic similes and take care of it. I'll try to locate Triss. And should anything happen to Prince Stennis, remember, we need his blood.
हाँ प्लीज इनको ब्लड चाहिए ना भाई चाहिए ब्लड लेके आते आज अपन सास्किया को ठीक करके ही रहेंगे रुको
I didn't say that. I need more time.
चलो With the flickering heart ये कौन सा कुछ था भाई अच्छा एक वो कुछ दिया था ना वो मैंने करा ही नहीं उसको मुझे क्या पता यार रुको ये वाला We shall never solve the mystery of killings as your veterans go tell away from work on and will इसमें अपन लेट होगा इसी कारण से ये वाला कुछ नहीं हो पाया अपना एज गराल्ट एंड मतलब ये एल्स वगैरह कुछ गायब हो रहे थे ना तो उसका हमें इन्वेस्टिगेट करना था हम कर ही नहीं पाए उससे okay. अच्छा नहीं हुआ, ये वाला करना था यार, है ना। That is commission warning finding no other traces of the person. उस टाइम पे मैं गया था, मैं कर पा रहा था, बट अब क्या कर सकते हैं। चलो, hatred symbolize wait for event to unfold. मेरे लिए चलो यही कहना है कि मैं इसमें लेट हो गया तो मैं कर नहीं पाए कोस्ट। Wait for event to unfold, that symbolization. Score to settle. Weapon. ये कितने भाई मेरे पास। कैटाकॉम्स में जाना है इसके लिए। Find the roses of remembrance. The source of the power and immortality and some royal blood. Royal blood. 4 चीजें करनी थी। रोजेस ऑफ रेमिस्टेंस के पास सोर्स ऑफ पावर और इमोर्टलिटी है, ये रॉयल ब्लड की। रॉयल ब्लड ले सकते हैं अभी अपन, रॉयल ब्लड, और ये फाइंड अ प्लेस ऑफ पावर विद सिसिल बर्ड मैंसन। रॉयल ब्लड करते जाओ, रॉयल ब्लड लेने चलते। स्टॉप द पीजन फ्रॉम लिंचिंग द प्रिंस। प्रिंस को ही मारने लगे वो। एक तो वो बचा रहा है एडन को।
Would you look at that, friends?
Greetings.
You don't know me, but I know you. I'm an employee of the Vivaldis Bank.
अच्छा, Vivaldis
and I'm
की बैंक
business
है।
here. I'm to check up on the local mine's profitability.
Vivaldi doing all right?
Full of beans. And as per the instructions given to each of the bank's agents, I hasten to inform you that you have unlimited credit.
अच्छा।
I could use a loan about now.
Sure thing. However, my means are limited. I can offer you the standard short-term loan for those working in high-risk professions. Will that do you?
I'm sure Vivaldi wouldn't mind if I borrowed a bit more than that.
It's nearly all I've got on me, but I'll manage somehow.
विवाल्डी की बहुत मदद करी है।
Godspeed, Witcher.
So, we were working at the fort, and one was good.
She's dead. You're stupid. She just fell unconscious.
क्यों बेचारे गरीब प्रिंस को मार रहे तुम?
The commoners claim it's our prince's doing.
Serfs and lords will never be on this above their station.
Geralt! It's good to see you.
The commoners claim Stennis is involved in Saskia's poisoning. They're looking to slaughter him.
What's stopping them? Nobody's maintaining order.
What's stopping them?
The knights, Adernian noble lords.
Not easy to raise a hand against a blue blood.
A peasant by the name of Calton was at the council. He didn't seem to respect anything or anyone.
Calton's a blackguard. He'll use any excuse to raid and plunder.
He has a taste. Looks like things are getting nasty.
Hear me! What do you want? I'm Scale and Burden. I keep order in Vergen.
Or doing a nice job then? Where was you when they poisoned Saskia?
Give us the prince! Get the flails!
Stop!
Joveth!
Squirrels! Everyone who wants to leave this yard in one piece, keep your hands off your weapons. I don't care if you're a serf or a lord. I'll kill you all if need be.
What's going on?
The servant carrying wine during the feast said that Prince Stennis and Olcan poisoned Saskia. We want justice!
You want revenge. It's not the same thing.
We don't care. Saskia's fallen as if dead, while the poisoning prince and noble lords rush to herd us onto the field and sell us to Henselt. We won't let them!
You lie, Colton. Nobody's being sold out. The poisoner must be caught and tried by law.
Your law? What then? He'll pay a fine and get spanked on his ass? We'll spank him all right, with an axe to the throat!
Where's this servant?
Safe. The Squirtal keep an eye on him.
Why is the prince hiding in his house if he's innocent?
Enough! I'll shoot the first to reach for a weapon. Then heads will start falling.
There's more of us. You can't kill every...
Then you'll be first. Now back off! We need to act quickly.
Huh, what's your plan? हाँ बोलूँ हाँ.
We?
The mob's akin to a forest after a drought. One spark and the fire will be unstoppable.
I'm no peacekeeper and definitely no judge.
We're both in it, whether you like it or not.
Why are you getting involved?
For her, Gwynblade. Certainly not for this rabble.
What's your plan?
I'll frighten them a little. Bleed them if need be. I'll buy you some time, but be swift. I can't hold them off for long. Question the peasants and the nobles, and talk to the dwarves. Maybe you can get to meet Stennis.
Even if he's guilty, I'm sure he's prepared a suitable story.
You'll know how to sort the sheep from the goats. Also, find the servant who started talking so suddenly. You won't have time to talk to everyone, though, that's for sure.
Good. Bloody bastard.
Talk to those
poison
guys in the
Bartian.
score. You don't have much time.
Saskia's on the pier with Henselt at the gates.
Say, Witcher, come over here.
Why is he lingering about? Like the stench in a dwarven hovel?
Those witchers be craving gold. This one's sure to say the prince is innocent, then sting Stennis for a pouch.
He better search for a lad who served the Virgin instead of pissing around.
Yeah, once done with the prince, he'd better take care of the magnets. Throwing their weight about too much they are.
You know this servant? Did the prince have access to the wine cellar? No,
You know Saskia's servant?
Willie of the Oblates. He handled the wine, indeed, but loves the Virgin like a sister and mother put together.
He'd gladly get quartered for her.
Where's this Willie of yours?
Hiding in his shack, afraid of them lords. Squirrels guard him.
ओके विली से जाके मिलना पड़ेगा वही है ना इसका सर्वेंट तब पता चलेगा किसने पॉइजन किया था
The prince stood right next to Saskia during the council. Did he have access to the wine cellar beforehand?
How should I know?
Why flap your mouth then?
The prince is a wealthy lord. Bribing a skivvy to poison the wine is nothing to him.
Just because someone can afford gold teeth doesn't mean they'll pull their healthy ones.
ये बात भी सही है यार.
What's it really all about? Who's backing you?
We want justice.
We don't need no one backing us. We knows what to do.
How would you punish the prince?
If a lad counts hens wrong, he'll be flogged. What should we then do with a man poisoning others?
Kill him.
A land without a ruler is a nightmare.
We have a ruler, the Virgin of Eden.
It's not certain she'll live.
Then we'll choose another who'll manage. But he must be one of us lads. That way he'll understand us.
And all people is gonna be equal, our way.
And the non-humans?
We have enough dung on the fields. Let non-humans find a non-human land.
Away with them!
अरे ये भी ऐसे ही फालतू इंसान. God's
farewell.
Give us this whole flower!
What would the prince gain with the Virgin's death?
You surly I could tell you what he lost with her life.
Change your tone.
Say, Witcher, come over here.
Save your threats for your...
I want to speak with the prince.
You're unique then. Everyone else wants to tear him limb from limb.
We won't let you in.
Only I can help prince.
Only I can help your prince.
Prince से जाके बात तो करो पहले.
Why didn't I think of that?
Are you mad?
Silence! I'm in command here, and I grant the Witcher leave to enter.
Please, Master.
Master.
Are you here to kill me, Monster Slayer?
I'm here for your help. You can save Saskia.
Do you hear them? They want my head. They equate the words of some village idiot with mine. I am the heir to the Edirnian throne, the rightful ruler of this land, descendant of Demavend and Verferil.
Prince, if you help me heal Saskia, the people will forget.
So if I don't help you, they'll kill me. This is blackmail.
This is a deal.
What do you want?
I need a bird for a potion. Did you poison Saskia?
I need royal blood for a potion that will heal Saskia.
Do you mock me?
You owe Saskia your life. She carried you away from the Wraith's battle.
It was her duty, as it would have been of any Edirnian. Besides, my realm is falling apart, and she is responsible. Saskia and her rebels routed the royal forces at Gillette and on the banks of the Dyffny. For practical purposes, the Edirnian army no longer exists.
Those rebels are the last hope you have of stopping Henselt.
And what then? A pig herd will be crowned and appoint a shoeshine his Secretary of State.
Don't think that far ahead. Your Highness, just a few drops of your blood will cure Saskia. Vergen can defend itself only if she's in command.
I've already said I owe this girl nothing. I'll not yield to blackmail even if it costs me my life. I'll go to the axe, my head held high. And I'll certainly not surrender even a drop of royal blood to save a peasant girl.
ये भी वो है, ठीक है. Blood 2-4 बूंद दे देगा तो क्या हो जाएगा?
Did you poison her?
Of course not. Even if I had, do you think I would boast about it? Don't be a fool.
I'm trying to help. Not only Saskia, but you, Your Highness.
I won't yield to that rabble. Never. One smear is all they needed to lay siege to my doorstep. Do you really think I should plead my innocence every time some village idiot says the prince did it? Or maybe go out there and beg them for mercy? Never!
You merely need to convince them that you're innocent. Prove it wasn't you and they'll walk away.
And if I am innocent, yet lack proof thereof? You claim you wish to help me. Do so. Convince the people to believe me. You'll not regret it.
You're trying to bribe me.
I want only to make a contract. Think about it. Guards!
What is it, sire?
Show the Witcher out.
Is everything in order, sire?
We had a chat, but we are through. Think on what I told you, Geralt.
I will.
Give us this horplower! Go get the lads! We won't stand for this!
My hand! I'll cut the block off the next man who dares try his luck.
Get more opinion. We don't have much time.
I'd gladly...
Finally! It's obvious Henselt bribed some serf, who then did what he was told.
तो इसी ने poison किया है क्या? King है, Prince है, मतलब नहीं, Henselt ने भी किया होगा.
That's interesting.
Just think it through. The prince couldn't have done it. The wine was in plain sight. Only the servants touched the decanters, and who are they? Commoners. Then that same commoner incited his folk to stand against the nobles and the prince.
Something to think about.
Okay.
Enough of this charade! Try to be reasonable, folks! Sit down and talk in peace!
We've talked enough! Come on, lads, let's drag the prince from his hovel!
Vergen's not a cesspit for anyone to shit in. There are laws to abide, and Scalen Burden's job is to uphold them.
There's no law allowing a serf to threaten a king's scion. I, Silgrat, brother of Seltkirk, the greatest knight to walk Edirnian land, say so.
Does it matter who was born in a castle and who in a pigsty? Any fool can prejudge and condemn. It's easier to accuse than to prove guilt.
A peasant servant claims that Prince Stennis supposedly attempted to kill Saskia. Why would the prince do such a dastardly deed? Bear in mind how eminent is his lineage.
That's why! The mongrel covets the crown!
Do you even remember how valorous he was towards Saskia during the negotiations with Henselt?
Pretending to be with her he was, sly fox. Taking the simple peasants in. But us lads ain't so dumb as you lords think.
See for yourselves how the commoners hate the prince, spitting venom like adders. They hatched a plot to dispose of him.
Saskia's servant said that...
Where is this servant, might I ask? If he's got something to say, why does he hide like a thief? The answer is simple. He's a fraud.
He's hiding to save his skin from you, whoresons. Squirrels have to guard him.
One last question. How could the prince poison Saskia? It's a known fact that servants taste wine from the barrels before the virgin sips it.
Good question.
A good point. We can't be sure if the prince poisoned the wine.
Stennis is blowing hot and cold. Everyone knows that.
You were supposed to prove his guilt, not insult him, yokel.
Tell us who else would do it. A peasant wanting to hurt the miss? Never. It's cause of her you noble dogs can't ignore us. A pig won't cut its own throat. A peasant's not foolish enough to raise his hand against his saviour.
Perhaps it is no peasant's deed. However, that doesn't mean the prince is guilty, fool.
Answer me this. Was not Stennis' room next to Saskia's? Do not the wines come from his own lice-ridden cellar? Can he not enter the Virgin's kitchen at will? Yes. His serene Damed the prince can. Curses on his kin. Nobody in Vergen wants to kill Saskia. And even if they wanted, nobody but Stennis could do it.
That's guesswork, not evidence.
Those are just words. Too much guesswork and not enough evidence. You can't convict anyone based on that.
Your Highness, this is dangerous.
I am not afraid. Fear is a commoner's trait, unfit for one with royal blood running in his veins. What do you want, to judge me? Is a prince a common thief who steals a dozen eggs at the market? You stand before royal majesty, and you raise your hands against it. In this world there are crimes that can be forgiven, and crimes that, by any means, cannot. Just as a mother killing her own child, or a man slitting his own brother's throat cannot be forgiven. A crime against one anointed by the gods themselves also cannot be condoned. He who raises hand against divine right is not worthy to walk this world.
And what about he who poisons the Virgin of Edern?
Firstly, Saskia is alive, so no one can blame me for her death. Secondly, you have no proof that it was I who tried to murder her. And thirdly, I assure all gathered here, I won't rise above the law. However, only she, the Virgin of Edern, can judge me.
Can it? And if Saskia won't get well, who's gonna judge you?
I believe she can be cured. But if the gods decide otherwise, we'll summon a coven of the wise who can pass just sentence.
Those are words worthy of a true sovereign.
चलो ये भी सही
I
है.
am the one you should look to for guidance. Let my deeds be the flame that lights up your darkness.
So you've forgotten how you tried to bribe me when I was at your house?
How about that, snout face?
This is slander.
There are no witnesses, Witcher.
हाँ यार, इसने ब्राइब तो किया था. शायद इसने ही पॉइजन किया, बट ये क्यों करेगा? मे भी इसलिए क्योंकि सास्किया के बहुत ज़्यादा फॉलोवर हो रहे थे, इस चक्कर में इसे अच्छा ना लग रहा हो. लिंचिंग वुड बी अ बैड आइडिया.
The prince has a right to a fair trial, no matter if he's guilty or not. We can't deny him that.
What will the peasants do if we hand them the prince? Will they hear him out? No. They'll hang him from the nearest tree or tear him limb from limb.
What will happen if we allow a lynching?
What if people see that might makes right? Who'll guarantee they won't desire to avenge their wrongs, real and imagined?
Who'll protect people whose only fault is noble birth from the exasperated mob? And where will it lead?
चलो प्रिंस बच गया अभी के लिए. अभी शायद इसको जेल मेल में डाल रहे होंगे. एक बार सास्किया ठीक हो जाए फिर वो ही जज करेगी.
The peasants are furious.
They didn't dare mount a frontal attack.
But they haven't forgotten about Stennis, and won't. It'll be that way until Saskia regains consciousness.
She won't keep order by strength alone.
Unless it's a great strength.
We need an authority figure, and royal blood.
5 courts go to waste in the Dwarven dungeon at the moment.
There's also Henselt.
अरे भाई बहुत कुछ चल रहा है अभी तो इसमें.
Stealing Stennis away would be easier.
No. Anything involving Stennis will cause a riot.
I've had enough of the peasants and nobles barking. Saskia's the best leader I know, but she can't hope to defeat Henselt's army with this rabble, which is why I'm going to get reinforcements.
Where?
4 Scoia'tael units await in hiding to the east. Time to summon them.
You'll make it in time?
I must.
योरविच जब स्टैनिस के साथ है तो फिर मतलब गिल्टी तो नहीं है. हैंसेल्ट का ब्लड भी ले सकते हैं हम, है ना? टॉक टू फिलिप आयरनहाइट. Mathan as far as perform on 80% of his quota. What have you done to fulfill the plan? Okay. ये कौन है भाई? ये गॉडेस हैं इधर की, है ना? रॉयल ब्लड. ऑब्टेन सम ऑफ हैंसेल्ट ब्लड. हैंसेल्ट का कैसे ब्लड ले सकते हैं भाई? वही तो मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा। हैंसेल्ड का ब्लड, हैंसेल्ड तो किंग हैंसेल्ड तो मतलब कहाँ उधर का है ना भाई। किंग हैंसेल्ड कैरेक्टर, केडविन का किंग है ना ये। ओह देखते मैं भी इनके पास पड़ा हो कहीं। काउंसिल में क्या क्या कर रहे हैं अपन। मे भी हम अभी चलो एक काम करते हैं, ट्रेस मैरीगोल्ड को ढूंढते हैं, फिर देखते हैं भाई जो भी होता है। Yo.
Greetings, colleague.
Greetings.
I'm Urso, rat catcher. Traps of all sorts, for mice and for trolls, at a special discount for witch.
Okay. इससे आइटम क्राफ्ट करवा सकते हैं ये। इसके लिए ये चाहिए ना, तो कहते हैं इससे ये कैसे मिलेगा भाई। मिलेगा, देखते हैं इससे कुछ होगा तो। चलो तो अभी तो मैं क्या करने वाला हूँ, ट्रिस मैरीगोल्ड है, टॉक टू सबसन पीजेंट। लीफा से बात करते हैं, वो ट्रिस के बारे में बताएगी कहाँ है ये। प्रिंस का बाद में देखेंगे, इसका रॉयल ब्लड ले लेंगे, हेलसेंट का ब्लड ले लेंगे ना, कहीं किसी की तलवार में लगा होगा। वो भी 2 बूंद खून देने को तैयार नहीं। अच्छा मर जाता फिर ले सकते थे अपन, लेकिन स्टेनिस को मार देते, मस्त आराम से ले लेते उसका पूरा। आ गए चलो भाई, कैसी आवाज आती भाई। ओ भाई ओ भाई बिचर का वाक गलत टाइमिंग पे आया है।
I tried locating Triss, but the mist disrupts the megascope. There's a weak signal nearby, probably on the other side.
In the Kedweni camp?
You'll have to pass through the mist.
ये जब भी आता है ना बेचार, ये ऊट पटांग काम ही होते हैं इसके साथ। पिछली बार आया था तब बस नॉर्मल आवाज आ रही थी, इस बार तो भाई देखने को मिल गया। Entering the mist is suicide.
The mist is full of wraiths.
I'll help you. I'm continuously scanning the battlefield. I'll show you the way through. I'll find you when you enter the mist.
Farewell then.
We still need royal blood.
I know. Henselt.
We need his blood, not his death.
How many times do I have to tell you I'm not a kingslayer?
क्या करते रहते हैं भाई ये दोनों, ये और वो लड़की।
You wanted to discuss something? Remember the antidote for Saskia. It's very important.
Haidu Haldu message retracted. Okay. क्या कर रही थी? हो रहा भाई होगा उनका, होगा कुछ उनका पर्सनल लाइफ। क्या क्यों किसी की पर्सनल लाइफ में दखल दो। ये भी बिना नॉक करे आ जाता है हरामी। क्रॉस द अदर साइड ऑफ द स्पेशल मिस्ट। चलो मैं हैंसेल्ड का ब्लड कैसे लूँ, लेकिन मुझे ये समझ में नहीं आ रहा अभी तक। रॉयल ब्लड उससे वॉर मोर करके ही लेना पड़ेगा। देखेंगे कुछ होगा ऑप्शन करो। बोल तो रहा है कि द नोबिलिटी हैज दैट रिप्रेजेंट द मैन एक्यूज्ड बाय नोबिलिटी वाज नॉट गिल्टी द प्लेन साइज फॉर पॉइजनिंग सास्की हैज अ चलो ठीक है, अभी ट्रेस को ढूंढते हैं।
So, you thought it over? I'm on my way to the recruiting station.
लेफ्ट, ओके। गलत आएगा? नहीं नहीं, सही चल रहा है, सही चल रहा है। नीचे जानना है। यो, इसके पास है कुछ?
Thanks for the help.
Hello.
अरे अरे वाह, क्या क्या सीन है भाई ये वाला। इसे गेम प्ले ओवरव्यू कहाँ से हटते होंगे? ट्यूटोरियल पैनल नहीं, डिफिकल्टी, क्यूटीज, कॉम्बैट लॉग, डार्क, हार्ड, इजी, नॉर्मल, हार्ड, नॉर्मल। बहुत टफ गेम है भाई ये, इसलिए इस नॉर्मल पे खेल रहा हूँ, फिर भी टफ लगता है। बताओ। चलो, क्रॉस द अदर साइड ऑफ दिस सेटलमेंट्स। पिछली बार भी हम यहाँ आए थे ना, तब वो यहाँ पे एरिस्ट वगैरह खड़े थे। अभी हैं क्या? भाग गए ये हैं तो ये। और भाइयों, क्या हाल चाल तुम्हारे? क्या हाल चाल है?
Nobody wants you here.
Nobody wants you here मतलब क्या है तुम्हारा? Hatred symbolizing. That's somewhere. Go to the catacombs of the forest and find the dumb bones. अभी मिस्ट पे आ गए अपन, रुको पीछे हो थोड़े। वेरी स्ट्रेस मैरी गोल्ड ये है ना। ये आ गई फिलिपा उल्लू बन के। आर्ट यूज करना है अपने को। अरे बहन जो हर बार हो जाते हैं। ये कहाँ है रश? एक रहती है भी है। ये नॉइस। ये आ गया मार्केट से इनको। रेड। अरे भागा से ब्लीडिंग और दे दिया यार कोई इंसान। चलो हो फाइनली भाई मिस से बाहर निकले। यहीं कहीं होगी अपनी ट्रेस।
I can go no further. If Deathmold senses my presence...
How will I get back to Vergen?
I'll wait nearby. Hurry.
फिलिपा, अरे भाई मुझे ये उधर से क्या था भाई, यहाँ से क्या है, सेम ही है क्या? Shilzart Flizzatothus order, ही किसी का ऑर्डर है। Powder of his Imperial Majesty, I have a command the capture of the sorceress Tess Marigold considered to be large in apparatus. हैं? अच्छा, स्लिलजार्ट फिट्स ऑस्टर नाम के बंदे ने इसे ऑर्डर दिया था कि ट्रिस को तुम जिंदा लाओ। ऐसा है। नाइस। नहीं, एक बात ये और देखना था। ये तो यहाँ का नहीं है। रिटर्निंग मेमोरीज मुझे देख लूँ एक बार। ये कौन है भाई? ये तो मैं अपन ही है ना, बच्चा ही है ये तो। ये तो कोई स्क्वार्टल वाले लग रही हैं। अच्छा, यूरोवेद वगैरह उसकी यूनिट है, देखो वांटेड है वो यहाँ पे ना। यही है क्या? कोई है भाई? है आवाज तो आ रही फुटस्टेप्स की। ये तो फिलिपा के कमरे में भी रखा था एक ऐसा।
I knew it. Damn, I knew it was you.
Roach?
When the mist started whirling, I told the boys it's Geralt of Rivia. Well, my name isn't Vernon Roach. Friend of yours?
Just found him. He was already dead.
Interesting. Just like a Vergeni. You almost made it through the fog. What's your business here?
I'm looking for Triss. None of yours तो नहीं बोल सकते.
Triss is somewhere nearby.
Still looking for your sorceress. If she came here, I'd know about it.
Philippa say otherwise.
She's got to be here. Philippa Eilhart located her.
It seems you met the whole menagerie. Will you abandon them too when things get hot?
You made your choice. Fled with the elves while Vess almost died at that horse in Laredo's house.
What happened there?
Is Vess all right?
What do you care? We could have all died while you played at being a squirrel.
I refuse to explain myself, to you or anyone else.
You saved a group of thieves and bandits.
Deride them if you will, but they're ready to die side by side with the simple people of Vergen. They've got better reasons to fight than orders.
Don't you care about Voltest's death anymore?
The assassin kidnapped Triss, remember? Help me find her and I promise I'll keep the word I gave you in the dungeons of Lavalette Castle.
I don't know why I'm doing this. Right. If Triss is anywhere in the area, it can only be one place. At the rear, near the riverbank, the Nilfgaardians have set up their camp. Nobody can enter it. You can get there either via some caves or by sneaking through the main camp. Don't forget the gates. Believe it or not, the whorehouse is where you need to go to enter the caves. The ladies thought they'd use that passage to service the knights and nobles, but some monsters have their lairs there. If you've had your fill of whores and monsters, to the east there's a path that leads along the riverbank. That'll get you near the canteen. You'll have to sneak the rest of the way from there.
Thanks, Roach.
Hey, I'll hold you to your promise.
चलो हमारे पास दो ऑप्शन है, या तो हम रिवर बैंक के जरिए जा सकते हैं, एक स्नीकी ऑप्शन है और एक आई थिंक वैसा ऑप्शन है कुछ और मैं खुद समझ नहीं पाया। तो ये कि रिवर बैंक वाला है, तो उसने दो दिए हैं ऑप्शन। ठीक, फ्रंट गेट से नहीं जा सकती है, अ चॉइस टू यूज एन ईस्टर्न एंड, या तो हम ईस्टर्न एंट्रेंस से जा सकते हैं बाय द रिवर along the cliff, or to ask the camp followers about another way in.
Take that.
What's the guy?
What's the fucking meaning of this?
कैडवेनियन कैंप वालों ने इसे किडनैप करके रखा है ड्रेस को। चलो यहीं से चलते हैं।
I fought the Nilfgaardians a few years back. Oh, pretty please.
भाई क्या हो रहा है? Horse, बताओ हमें।
Witcher, girls, trim yourselves. How can I help you, handsome?
I wouldn't mind a room with one of you girls. ये ऑप्शन देना जरूरी था ना?
I'm looking for a whore.
We've got plenty of those, you'll be glad to hear. But you'll need to show me your coin before you choose one.
उससे पूछ सकते हैं ना, maybe अपन।
Principles.
I have a coin.
I've got the Orans, if that's what you're wondering.
Well, these are my girls. Choose, white-haired one.
Birdie, big bust मिलाना किसको चस? Yeah. Sela, licking Lucy, whistling Wendy. इनमें से किसको चूज करें बताओ? licking Lucy कौन है भाई ये? licking Lucy 117-16 कुछ दे दो भाई, खुश रहो। अब थोड़ा गेम में थोड़ा मजा आता है ऐसे। यही तो मेन स्टोरी एलिमेंट है, आप लोग समझ नहीं पा रहे हैं, आप इसे गलत नजर से देख रहे हो। एक कैरेक्टर डेवलपमेंट होता है इससे, विचर के बारे में पता चलता है। फाइंड अ वे इनटू कैडवेरियन कैंप भी बोल रहा है। यो
Aye, there are.
Now at what you've done.
What's so strange about that?
Yo.
Other lands have slizzard.
Pretty please.
अरे
Diddle yourself, pauper. Gotta pay for looking too.
Look at that.
बोरिंग। फाइंड अ वे इनटू कैडवेरियंस कैंप, किससे पूछे अपन?
Make love, not... Well, a witcher. Girls, trim yourself. How can I help?
अभी अपन talk to me.
I wanted to talk.
We're no strangers to the art of conversation, but it'll cost you just as much as a good plough.
Fine.
Sounds all right.
Ask away then. What would you like to talk about?
Oh, how are the things in the camp? Know how I could get inside the camp? Any thoughts on the Virgin of Adrian? Oh, what do you know about Henselt? How are the things in the camp? No.
I need to get inside the camp, unnoticed.
That will cost you more than straight ploughing.
ओ भाई, जो कितने पैसे ले रहा है ये ले लेना प्लीज।
That seems satisfactory. We've an underground passageway leading out to the riverbank within the camp's confines.
Thanks.
Although we've not used it for some time. There's something down there. Something evil, horrible.
I'm sure I'll manage.
The entrance is inside the tent.
The entrance is inside the tent. ये क्या है भाई? यही है कि वो अंडरग्राउंड? ये तो कुछ सेलर मेलर है, देखेंगे यहाँ।
Life can be really strange. I thought.
अच्छा ये रहा।
Make love, not war.
Make love not war। अरे वाह, बहुत बढ़िया। यहाँ क्या कर रहा है मुझे ये समझ में नहीं आ रहा। निकलो। अच्छा ये वही जगह है वो, समझ गया। यहाँ से कहाँ भाई? Find the cave passes leading to the Nilfgaardian. की चाहिए इसके लिए? इसमें तो कहीं की नहीं रखी। आ तो अपन सही रहे। देखो भाई यहाँ से कहीं कुछ हो। यहाँ से बंद क्यों, मुझे समझ नहीं आया। ऊपर भी कुछ है नहीं, देखो। देखो है यहीं। मेरे को यहाँ आड़ यूज करना। अच्छा ये रहा ना, नीचे जंप करो। सही है, चल एक बार यहाँ देख लेते। देख लो ये मिल गया, ये अच्छी अच्छी चीज़ें मिल जाती हैं। ये हम केडविन की टेरिटरी में घुस रहे हैं एक हिसाब से। अरे 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 ट्रॉल है कौन है भाई वो? अरे अरे
Damn, you're ugly.
रुको, ये यार्डिन कहाँ है ये? आजा आजा, इधर तक नहीं आता यार, है ना? तो यही इसकी टेरिटरी इधर तक। अरे बस बस आइए सर, आपकी टेरिटरी इधर ही है बस। अरे मादर चोद, इसने पॉइजन दे दिया है। इग्नी, थैंक यू। मर जा भाई, अच्छा मरा ये। इसका ब्रेन निकाल लूँ मैं। ब्रेन लो टायर करेक्टर टोमोजाकी कुन। आराम से तो वाइन। इसके ऊपर बताऊं शॉप वगैरह कुछ है? यहाँ रख लेते इसे। हम स्नीकी रास्ता अपना रहा है केव वाला, जिसमें पैसे लगे 600 कितने भाई। अरे आयरन और मिलती हैं, अच्छा रहता है। थोड़ा लूट लेते हैं, इनसे अपन कमा लेंगे उतने के उतने। और वैल्यूएबल ट्रिंकेट, ये क्या है भाई? लौंडा क्या कर रहा है इधर? सुपर बैलेंस स्टील कैडवेरियन लेदर आर्मर। यू कैन नॉट कैरी टू मच वेट। ओके, तो एक काम करते, वेट किसका है सबसे ज़्यादा? इसी का होगा। +10 है आर्मर, अपना भी तो +10 है। रेवर सावर की कोई इज्जत ही नहीं यार। नहीं भाई, इसको +15 है। क्या करें भाई फिर? ये मैजिकल है थोड़ा। वाइटलिटी +28 है, इनक्रीडिबली ब्लीडिंग है इसमें +28, और पॉइजनिंग भी ठीक है। ये ले लेते। ज़केरियन सन, अरे वेट, अच्छा वेट के हिसाब से ऐसे सिलेक्ट होता है ना। तो अपन इनमें से आयरन और फेंक देते। पूरी नहीं फेंकना, लेकिन आधी बचा के रखते। फेंक देते, ठीक है। और क्या, 10 चल लो, और क्या, सीधे चल लो। ये तो ले लेते यार, इतना तो वेट भी नहीं दे, ये 0 वेट है इसका। क्या फूटता है भाई, मजा ही आ जाता है। अच्छा ये वो वाला रास्ता आता जहाँ तक रिवर बैंक वाला, हम यहाँ से भी आ पा रहे थे। पॉइजन और दे देते हैं यार। मादर चोद, एक ट्रैप है मेरे पास, इसको लगा के थोड़ी देर इधर रहता हूँ मैं ये निकाल लूँ। आई थिंक ये ट्रैप कुछ काम का नहीं है। अबे अभी तो बहुत बच्चे हैं। नाइस। ऑरेंज लेते हैं, फालतू चीजें क्यों रखेंगे।
Medallion's vibrating.
यहाँ क्या है भाई ऐसा? वे नीचे नहीं आ पाएंगे भाई। अच्छा यहाँ ऐसे इधर जंप कर रहा है। ओ भाई गोलम 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 ऐसे थोड़ी मरता है। अरे बहन चोद, नहीं जा रहा भाई गोलम के पास। गोलम तो लाइटनिंग से मरता है ना। वन 138। चलो 2 मिनट पहले सेव किया था मैंने।
Medallion's vibrating.
अरे भाई हो गया। चलो भाई कल खेल ले, गोलम से तो लड़ेंगे अपन, बट कल लड़ेंगे, ठीक है। हो भाई बहुत टाइम हो गया इसको भी। क्रेडिट्स में क्या है, जिनने डेवलप किया उनका नाम होगा। बेस्ड ऑन द प्रोज ऑफ एंड्रे सप्काउस्की। ठीक है गाइस, बाय, टेक केयर।